see our faces. That's yellow. You're not supposed to have yellow. What am I supposed to have?
Am I supposed to have green?
Red, blue, green.
Color of money. We've never done a show before. What the hell is going on right
This
now?
is on the other side? I mean... Phil needs to go blue.
I'm green. Why do I go blue?
Leave mine alone.
Rookie.
Testes, 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 testes. Works over here. There's no way. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's fairly impressive.
I was not expecting that at all.
That's fairly impressive.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, no, at all. Phil's back.
Everything's going to hell.
Back again. It's pretty smooth last month.
Yeah.
No problems when Cousin Nate came on.
I bet my Surface doesn't even work now.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Push button. Let's go home. I abstained from talking anyway.
All we're gonna do is get in trouble anyway.
That's true. Phil's gonna get us in trouble.
Please work. Hey, it works.
What did?
My Surface.
Comments?
No comments. I don't know why. I mean, we'll have to read them, but I mean, I'm doing everything.
Sorry. Perceived power.
Yeah. Calm down.
Perceived power. I was acting like an old white guy there for a second.
You want these on the table?
Sure. What might have been?
Yeah, got to get batteries. Well, actually, let me see which ones have batteries, and we can test them out.
What?
I need. This is probably a good reason why it needs to be tested. T. Fred says, "Let me guess, Thunder Finals game canceled. Open mic podcast
Why don't you just put him up on TV?
last week."
No,
T. Fred,
not at all.
we can come out now.
We can be honest.
The Thunder paid us not to be on
They did.
the same
That's
time.
true.
Said they couldn't handle the competition.
Have I received your check, Phil? I haven't got mine.
You haven't got your check?
No.
Significant.
Okay, T. Fred, we're going to do a test. We were going to all three be on lapel mics just to try it out differently, but
I'm not.
I know, but you'll be talking. Let's see if there's a big difference between our mics.
The mic's going to sound better.
You think these are going to sound better?
The mic is.
It's like a city council show. We have no idea what the hell's going on.
It's all right.
I'm gonna win that vote, buddy.
I'm going to win it.
I'm gonna win that one.
Listen, when people come to town, they want to talk to certain people. That's how business gets done around here.
Okay,
Right.
I'm talking on my wireless. It's coming through. Okay, good.
I'm full of business.
Okay, before we formally start the show,
Wait, he only gets. You're the only one who gets one.
well, I'm testing it out.
We tested it out last week.
Yeah, but not with all this here. So if this sounds better, then I know I have to make an investment if this sounds better than these.
Oh.
I do like it. And
You
I
mean
have
spend your own money?
company money.
Oh,
Yeah.
do good.
So we don't have the comments here, but I'm on. Well, we can read them.
Maybe you can make an investment in that.
Not
Yeah, no
on
kidding.
screen. Well, we got new internet. There's a lot of moving parts. I can explain it.
Can we use the illustrator tonight?
Yeah, I sent it to a bunch of people, including you guys. No response out of you two.
I didn't
I
respond.
didn't get it. When did you send it
No,
to
he
me?
sent. No, he sent to us. Yes.
When?
I didn't respond.
No.
I was driving and I said I was going to respond, but I guess I forgot.
When did
Yeah.
we get ice cream? When did this happen?
I don't know. There's a little buzzing sound with the wireless mic.
Oh.
Get it off.
There it was.
Thanks, T. Fred.
Is that true for everybody? T. Fred might be
Well, we gotta check to see if Philly.
Now you're calling T-Fred a liar.
Phil never turned his off, so.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
yes.
Doesn't matter, there's no battery.
Those have to be off, no doubt.
There you go.
Okay, T-Fred, the buzzing should have gone off, hopefully. Steph says it sounds great.
Still let Steph know, he's been drinking since 9 o'clock this morning.
Well, he's on vacation.
Cousin A says he hears it.
The buzzing?
Carrie says she doesn't hear it. So
I don't hear any buzzing
Well, Carrie's
sounds.
my age, so
Yeah,
it's hard to hear.
yeah. I'm glad you said it because I was thinking the same thing.
All right,
I
so
hear buzzing 24/7.
Yeah.
before we start the show, we got to get a conclusion on this. Actually, can you go in the other room and pull it up?
Pull it up.
Our feed.
I can pull it up right now.
Yeah, we might have the echo though.
It's up right now.
This is terrible.
Oh, we got a great show coming up. This
Maybe
is.
we ought to talk about that.
Well, no, we will, but I'm just telling you.
What do you want me to do? See if I hear the buzzing?
Yeah.
okay.
So Phil and I are going to have this conversation, and then Ronnie, the producer, will have a good idea of what sounds better. So Phil, we're going to have a conversation back and forth so he can hear it.
Oh, okay. What would you like to talk about?
Well, I think we got a great show tonight.
Oh, I got things to say.
I got clips that we're going to be playing.
Oh, good.
I got clips. I got sound bites.
Yeah.
I did notes today.
Well, there was plenty of those given last night.
We got Thunder basketball tomorrow night.
Thunder, yeah. Yippee.
Thunder. Boy, I think we got a bunch of things we can talk about.
Got a new vice mayor.
Got that.
It's very important, vice mayor. position.
Yeah. We'll talk about that. What's our
Community
sound?
would probably die without that vice mayor. Whole town would dry up. No business would survive.
All the rain we're getting. We'll talk about all the rain.
needs to stop
No,
for a while.
every drop we get. I love it.
Us, that's your so-called friend.
I didn't hear it until he mentioned it. Oh boy. But Rhonda's sister Rhonda said that, so we'll see.
Okay.
I wonder if the antennas are touching any of the cables too.
That's not my department. Stay out of it.
I love these microphones. They sound great, but I would like to have it where,
I like the mics.
but like Aflac was with us, and like Aflac.
Carrie Affleck?
Yeah, Carrie Affleck. It was a little taller than her face, and so it wasn't perfect.
She's a little person.
Well, I know, but we didn't raise her chair up, and
Well,
it's very minute. I'm probably the
If
only
you
one.
raised the chair up, it would have worked.
What do we got?
Here's a small buzz.
Small butts. Okay.
I mean, it took me that long to hear it, but yes.
Okay.
Like, define small. Like a banana or?
7 inches.
Good Lord. That's a big buzz.
I think I heard a buzz. You guys kept talking, so I couldn't hear anything.
Oh well, well.
You not hear me yell, "Shut up" back there?
I heard something, but
Yeah, no.
Why were you yelling?
Because I couldn't hear the buzz. You guys wouldn't shut up.
So now I'm guessing the buzz is completely gone. No buzzing in Montana.
He's drunk.
Phil, how was your trip?
Trip.
What trip?
T-Fred, I don't know. Did you go to
From a couple
did you go to the
weeks
moon? Yeah, you haven't been here in a
I
month.
haven't been here in a month. Got some bad news about September, too. Get that out there.
Oh, I need to put my PTO in for.
That'll be the same week I'm getting ready to put my PTO.
No. It's end of October.
Mine's the Duncan game.
No, I'll be here for the Duncan
In
game.
Dallas. Dallas to come.
Have to go to
I do
Dallas?
have to go.
Not Paul's Valley.
No, it's actually really Dallas, and I really have to go.
Yeah, my PTO is for like the end of October.
I'm gonna move one more thing.
Or first week of November. I can't remember.
So you're already skipping out on football games? Is yours on Friday?
Oh yeah.
I'm leaving on Thursday. I get back Sunday.
I'm leaving on Thursday and coming back on Wednesday evening.
It's Duncan.
Yeah, it's Duncan. Who cares? Duncan sucks. Is Grant on?
I hope so.
I do too.
I hated the waste of that.
Yeah, that'd have been awful.
Oh, is Phil's mic off? Is my mic off, Chris?
Nope.
Well, they say I sound quiet.
Phil's quiet.
How many anybody's ever said that to me in my life?
It's green.
Is that better? Testaruni. Phil is quiet. Oh boy. Are you sure it's green? I already did that. I'm not an amateur.
Phil is quiet. We're all on the same level as far as.
Well, there's something wrong with my mic.
Well, the way you tighten it up all the time probably broke it.
Up. What? Well, this isn't any good.
Well, nobody's even saying anything now.
Is my mic still quiet?
Oh, Grant just got on. He just missed the comment.
You did?
Yeah.
He just missed it.
Go back about 15 seconds ago, Grant. Maybe 20.
I don't know if our teams, varsity teams, going to show up for that.
Yeah, I had equipment stacked on top of equipment. So I wonder if I go back to the.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Phil's still quiet.
I'm still quiet.
Turn him up, Chris.
It's not that hard. Just push that little button up.
Jeez. Miss church for this.
Jesus. Oh, he's unplugging stuff.
Oh, boy.
Maybe this is the reason why.
Oh, boy. Sweet Jesus.
Oh, that makes sense.
You'll know it.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, now I have the lapel on.
What do we do?
Hey, we need help from our viewers, from our friends.
He doesn't even care that my volume's off. Been working towards that for 20 years.
Phil's mic is not on.
How many times we got to tell you?
Green, black. By the way, how's the lapel sound? Green. Green.
Something out there wrong?
Oh, yeah. No, that should be it. Now talk.
Testicles, testicles, testicles. Oh. Better. It's better. Not great. It's
It
better.
has to be that one.
What about the other mic? Can we use the other mic?
Phil is loud and clear.
Oh,
Yeah,
loud
we're
and
good.
clear.
We're good. Don't miss it.
I don't think anything changed.
Now it's worse.
Now it works.
T. Fred, shut up.
You said what?
I don't believe a word T. Fred's saying. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You can't hear Phil and Ronnie. You can't hear
What the
anybody.
hell is going on?
Everyone can hear me though?
We've literally done 4,000 shows.
Like, what changed?
Over the past week.
I have
2
no
weeks.
idea. We had a great show tonight, too.
How about that?
Can anybody hear me now?
Grant, I showed up and it's a disaster.
Phil, talking to my
Better.
Just
better.
an old white guy
We can
trying
hear
to get
Ronnie and
through
Phil
life.
now. We can hear Ronnie and Phil now. Perfect.
What about Chris? Can you hear Chris? Can you hear Chris?
Nobody cares now. Big
Give me a
banana.
banana. Give me a banana.
Big banana.
lapel.
Big banana.
We got a huge show though.
Huge. Like this
No,
big.
it's like I'm not here.
What the hell?
Plugged in.
What are you doing?
Negative on Chris. What about now, Chris? Talk.
What?
You didn't have it turned on?
Turned on.
The first time I did, not the second time. Okay, now here's the true test. We're good to go now.
Jesus, 13 minutes later.
We're still on schedule. It's still gonna be a great show. I can tell you that much. Okay.
Have you ever eaten tonight?
Chris is fired.
That's a big banana.
That's huge.
Thing's massive.
Okay. One last go from my people. No, Chris. Okay.
No, Chris. Oh, boy.
Where you see that at?
Chris is
private
fired.
text. Private text.
Chris got
Oh.
fired. Oh boy,
Oh,
Simpson
yeah, there
sending
it
his
is.
private text messages now.
Well,
No,
he's
Chris.
watching. We got to behave now. Well, at least I got to behave.
You need to behave. Thunder are going to lose tomorrow night. They're going to win.
Shut your mouth.
No, hear me out. Chet's going to check out again. Have a terrible game.
Councilman Williams says it's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. Oh, last time I did that, I got 30 days in lockup.
There we go. Now do it again.
Oh. What's that little guy that does?
Okay, I think we're set, right?
Jeez.
This, everyone should be good to go now.
All right. Dr. Sim says we're good.
Gosh almighty. I went to dinner with Phil tonight instead of coming up here and working like I should have, just hoping it would work automatically. It's true. I'm just telling you what happened.
I buy you dinner.
That's right. Ooh, overpriced too.
And you got a little extra dessert at the end.
How was your potato?
Ugh.
How was your last beverage? Have a little surprise in it at the end?
A little surprise.
So gross.
So gross.
Okay.
I'd never want to swallow
Audio's working,
loogie.
video's working. We just don't have comments because we changed internet deal routers and it's not on the same network. So we'll read them though. You guys ready to get the show started?
Yeah, but
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
Hello and welcome. It is the Open Mic Podcast, Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. We are closer to Christmas than we are New Year's. You got your Christmas shopping going, Bill?
for you guys, yeah.
Phil, you weren't here when I told you the tidbit, the fact about June.
Oh, yeah, you weren't here. Let the bumper hit here in a second. There it is.
Was it June 2nd, as I said it was?
Second or third?
June 2nd or 3rd is the halfway point through 2025.
Okay.
So we are now officially closer to the year 2050 than we are the year 2000.
Just when I didn't think I could feel any older.
Ain't that crazy?
25.
That really
16,
is.
Ain't that nuts?
Ooh, that's near your expiration.
Oh, yeah. We're coming in hot on that sucker.
Wow.
25, carry the
83.
2 through. Well, I got 4 years after that. So I'm going to die in 2054.
2054.
That's comforting knowing when you're going to go. 2054.
Oh, so tummy ache gets you before then?
I could.
Floating tumor.
Floating
Lands in the wrong
tumor.
spot.
Never know where that sucker's going to show up.
So we appreciate everyone checking us out tonight. We do have I think we got a good show tonight planned for you. Yes, we missed last week. Phil wanted to watch the Thunder game. And so
Literally everybody knows you're lying right
we
now.
aborted the show for the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are now one game away from an NBA championship.
The biggest championship in Oklahoma history if they do win, by the way.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
No.
1945 OSU national championship team?
Yeah, now you're talking.
The right in.
What's the right? I don't get it.
They all were.
Yeah.
It's all.
I feel like I got a fly in my throat.
Wow, bigger than like any OU football championship.
Absolutely. It doesn't diminish any of those.
This is the world champions.
Yeah, it doesn't diminish anything.
It's not the world champions, it's a national championship.
It's so this would be the biggest championship
world's
ever.
best basketball league, Phil.
Absolutely.
It's a national
The
championship.
NBA Finals is probably number 2 behind the Super Bowl. This is the biggest championship to ever happen to Oklahoma City if it happens. No doubt about it. Not even close.
I think if the one. Okay, before I get to that, Phil,
Yeah.
maybe not the Thunder, but if it was one of your teams,
Okay.
would you rather win a game 6 on the road
Yeah.
or game 7 in your
Oh,
backyard?
game 7 at home.
Oh, I don't know if I can do.
No, I get it. I mean, everybody wants to close it out if you're a Thunder fan, but if I would rather, if I'm a player, I would rather close it out at home.
Oh yeah, me too. I don't know
If you're
I
a
mean-
player, you want to close it out tomorrow.
Yes, but I'm saying if the preference would have been they close it in 5.
If you know you're if you know you're going to win it, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to win it at home.
My take on that is back in year 2003, the fall of 2003.
Well, that's Tommy Harris time.
You know, the Chicago Cubs are up 3-1 in the Marlins in NLCS. The first time they're going to go to the World Series since 1945. It was whatever it was.
Who's this?
Marlins beat
The shortstop little blooper.
Yep. That was Game 6. The Marlins beat the Cubs when the Cubs are up 3-1.
Is that when the guy
in
reached
Florida
down the field or whatever?
A couple games later.
Yeah.
So Cubs are up 3-2. We're like, oh, that's no big deal. We'll just win it back home. That's where we want to celebrate our first World Series. You know, going to the World Series in years. And I was like, and they were like, yeah. And then lost 3 in a row.
Do you care about Thunder basketball?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. Here since playoffs.
I will say this. I'm not a big basketball guy. We all know that. I about spit up my drink the other night when somebody said, Tara said, I made the comment that Phil and Chris should be broadcasting the Thunder game. And I said, well,
yeah,
Phil do basketball.
I abstained from commenting on that.
Yeah, we were all thinking it.
I abstained.
Now, Chris could do it.
You abstain. That's a no vote, by the way.
Abstain vote is a no vote.
Yeah.
I just think it's great that we finally have 2 women on the city council. First time ever.
We got a lot of city
Is that
council.
first time ever? First time ever?
No. We do have some city council stuff to discuss here in just a few moments. So every time the Thunder, I think I've been talking to some sources. If the Thunder win tomorrow night, I think the parade's Monday.
Why on Monday?
Grown ass adults will go to a parade.
No, I'm not going.
You've already been to one, though.
Well, sure did. I drove 8 hours to go to some bitch, too.
Cubbies?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that makes complete sense.
Well,
did you go to the parade, the Cubby parade?
No. Didn't you go to the Chiefs, too?
Oh, yeah, I've been there a couple times.
He's been to 2 parades.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go to the parade for a team that you like?
I got kids.
A team that I like?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd run naked down the street.
Not again.
No, well, probation's over.
So every time there's a championship, you always hear cars being turned over in New York or Cleveland. Will that happen in Oklahoma City?
There's a chance.
It will not happen.
There's a chance.
No chance.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nope. Well, it depends. Will the vice mayor of Oklahoma City be there? Well, no. I mean, if the vice mayor's there, then nothing like that will happen. Right?
Important role.
Maybe.
Oh, extremely important role. Right up there with ambassador to Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing my audio is working. I think everyone's okay. So we're going past that. Grant says they will win by 25.
I can drink to that.
Grant's also saying, is it football season yet?
Amen, Grant.
And Grant does say it would be the biggest win in Oklahoma.
Hands down.
Bigger than Carl Albert state title games?
We haven't beat Carl Albert state title games. Oh, Grant.
Grant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those, yeah. Chief Fred said, I saw in the news that other police agencies will be heading in downtown Oklahoma City to help out with OKCPD tomorrow if OKC wins.
Oh, we got to go down there.
Did the vice mayor approve that?
I don't know.
Huh.
We should go to that, Chris. You want to go downtown tomorrow if they win?
Go get some Thunder championship gear?
We did that for the OU game.
No, grown-ass men are not allowed to wear jerseys. Don't.
No, T-shirts.
Okay.
T-shirts, yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No, you won the 2000 championship. We went down there and got shirts.
You guys are going to get shot.
Phil, they expect over 600,000 people at the parade.
Where are they coming in from?
That ain't nothing.
There's 4 million in Oklahoma.
That ain't nothing, T-Fred. I went to one where there was 8 million.
At the parade?
The Cubs.
No.
There's a lot of people. I forget the number, but it was quite a
Steph
bit.
says, I have a police officer friend that does security at Thunder games. He hopes they win on the road for security purposes and safety.
Well, yeah, Steph's friend's lazy. They won't put in the overtime.
Oh, sorry.
Hears about that.
Sorry, Phil. I was a little bit over 5 million people.
Okay. Well, I can believe that.
5 million people. 5 million people went to the Cubs parade, and I was one of them. And Connor was the other.
I used to be a lot bigger sports fan than I am now.
You get older, it doesn't realize it's not as big as the deals that you thought it used to be.
Well, I'm very serious. When I was like many little boys and little girls that loved sports and growing up, fanatic about whatever sport was on TV, whatever sport was in season, stayed that way all the way until I was probably about 40.
My age?
Yeah, and then in my 40s, I was like, I'll watch a game. It's not really that big deal.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I was like, and I'm being serious, I wish I was like Chris in college football, where you could just sit down and spend your Saturday watching football games. I try, and I don't make it through. I haven't watched a full college game from start to finish on TV, I bet, in 15 years.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I'll just catch bits and pieces. And I don't know what happened. I mean, I love sports, I'm just not.
I've got a lot better. I remember when I was a little kid, Gabe Manecki for Texas Longhorns beat OU in a basketball game at the buzzer, and I threw a daggum shoe through my window upstairs in the bedroom.
You know, the last time I threw a fit over sports, I remember it very well too.
Well, the other day when Thunder lost, when your little rant on Facebook.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Who is it? Oh boy.
You want to apologize?
No, good thing I don't need at her dinner table.
Last time he threw a fit.
Yeah.
Like get Thunder game
Like
3,
went
I
in the
think it was.
backyard and threw a ball against the fence.
Oh, okay. That kind of mad.
Yeah. OU Oregon football.
Oh, when we recovered?
Alan Patrick.
Oh, my God. He's standing there with the ball.
That's the last time I threw. Gordon Reese was the official.
Crazy.
From Oklahoma?
No.
Okay. The last time I was furious at a sporting event was Booker T High School.
08.
Kick was
Yeah.
good. Was it not?
Cook was good.
It went over the goalpost.
It was so good.
Therefore, it's not any good. It has to go in between the
It didn't go
uprights.
over the goalpost. I was standing right under the upright. It was inside it that far. It was good.
I don't think so.
Oh, pulling against the Blue Jays now.
I wasn't there.
Good to
I mean,
hear.
Fair and balanced.
Phil, I guess you have some war wounds on you from last night.
Cats tried to kill me. You want me to show them the chest wound?
No, I think we're fine on the chest part. So, yeah, tornado warnings, sirens going off.
I believe I'd like to see that.
The one time I didn't reach out to my weatherman, I get hurt.
Well, if you read my post, you would have known ahead of
I was
time.
busy trying to save every animal's life.
I texted you last night, Phil.
You did. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you. I appreciate that.
You think of all the shares and likes, you would have seen it somehow.
I was busy.
Busy.
What are you doing?
Tony and I were praying.
What were you wearing?
Appropriate Christian gear for praying.
No rings?
Howard would rather watch the highlights of the Thunder games.
Do what? What happened?
Howard would rather watch the highlights than the actual game.
Yeah, see, I'm not like college football. If there's 5 games that I'm flipping through, whichever game is the most entertaining in that moment's the one I'm watching. Like if there's a good drive going or something, I'll watch that.
Well,
through.
YouTube TV, you can watch 4 games at once.
I
That's
just
right.
don't. And
Well-
basketball's so hard for me to watch. It's just so hard. I mean, it's just so hard.
NBA is more frustrating to watch than
Yes.
college. It's because it's like it's a 3-point contest all
Yeah,
game
it's
long.
just-
Thunder play defense, so that's what's fun.
No. This series has been fun to watch because they both play really good
And
defense.
the ratings are one of the worst of all time.
Yeah, no, they're missing out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a great series.
I can care less
The
about the
Pacers are
Except for our ratings.
so good. Their defense is fun to watch. They turn over the ball too much, but it's like they're like a turd that won't flush. I mean, they're always in it, and they're always just making everything crazy.
Kerry Affleck talking about the weather last night. I had to clean trees from the drive before I could even get anywhere.
This
Not the way I
rain's
want to
gotta
start my
stop.
day.
This rain has got to stop for a little while.
Love every drop of it. I know what's coming. It's going to be hot. It's going to be.
Well, okay, Chris, farmers' crops are being ruined right now.
That's right. Too much rain.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now that's bad.
That's right.
It's bad.
What about when the lakes were dry? Was it a bad then?
You go from one extreme to the other.
I don't go from one extreme to the other.
You said
Still had
you want
over
more
three-
rain.
We had over 300 days of water source left.
Everyone's griping about how low and how we're going to have to go buy water and dredge the lake and all that stuff.
We do need to have a plan to pipeline water into this community.
Like what? Millions of dollars to
Yes.
Keystone, wherever? Or
Wherever, but you got to have water
we got it. We're got it. Now you want to stop?
until the next time.
Let's vote.
Has there
For
ever?
Vice,
No, for water in Guthrie.
When's the last? We've never run out of water in Guthrie. Our population is 11,122 compared to 10,000 when we statehood.
We only grown that much?
Yeah.
That's
And
ridiculous.
that's in the last
I
5 years,
think
probably.
we need to expand the city limits is what it sounds like.
Oh, go annex some stuff.
That's right. It's more money.
Get the vice mayor on that, Tracy.
Tracy said it's like tennis. I'm in a tennis league now.
Oh, sweet. Did you get the headband?
I went to a sporting goods store in Oklahoma City or in Edmond because
Academy. Go ahead.
I needed tennis shoes. All my shoes are Hey Dudes.
You don't have any tennis shoes?
I didn't until
Why do you
I
guys
went
call them
bought
tennis
some.
shoes? You don't play tennis in them.
Well, he does.
You got to play tennis in tennis shoes.
Did
can't
you get Adidas?
I don't.
He's a Reebok guy.
Are they leather? Are they tennis shoes or are they like shoes?
What happened to those gray Under Armours you wore? You used to
Those
have?
are my yard shoes.
Oh, those are your yard shoes now?
Yeah.
You used to wear those everywhere.
Yeah,
Before the dudes.
I still have them.
I have too many shoes. Still got left out.
7:30, guys. Stand by.
But yeah, no, I think they're Nikes.
Nikes? Why the hell are you buying
Really?
Nikes?
There were no options.
Really?
There were no
You
options.
sold out?
Really?
You sold out.
Hold on. I saw what you were drinking the other day.
What were you doing?
I don't know.
Oh, no, you weren't there.
Bud Light? Bud Light?
My dad ordered it for me.
The world's coming to an end. Your daddy's drinking Bud Light?
Oh, he loves Bud Light. I told him. He goes. I don't give a shit. I love it.
That's the exact same thing my dad would say. I don't really care about all that shit. It tastes good.
Yeah, no. I tried to get him off. He's like, no, it's too good.
Wow.
Yeah, no, there's a tennis league. I think Guthrie High School Tennis it's a fundraiser for them, and we're going to play on Monday nights.
Was it that thing Hudson posted?
I think so, probably. Yeah.
It said for experienced tennis players only.
Tuesdays.
Oh.
Oh,
night are
Sam's
you
experienced.
playing? Monday.
Sam's a good tennis player.
Oh,
Sam State qualifier.
State qualifier.
Yeah.
Does she wear Nike tennis shoes too?
No, there's no chance.
No, I don't think so.
She's an American.
I had to go with, I had no other
Yeah, you did.
options.
There's plenty of
Did you get
options.
wristbands?
Oh, yeah. No, I did not.
You did?
They were $10, and they were gray.
You bought Nikes.
I got a good deal, though.
Hope you get a blister.
They were comfortable shoes. What?
I hope you get a blister.
They were comfortable. Sam got a blister. I didn't get a blister.
On her foot?
Yep.
I think.
On her toe.
Ooh. On the outside?
On top of the big toe.
Ow.
Those
have a
must be
heart
comfortable
attack.
shoes.
Ooh. That ain't good.
All right. So you want the rain to stop, but then you want to. Then
I
we're
just
going
want
to
it
go
to
dry.
stop for a couple weeks, give people a break.
At least until August when we really need it.
Just give it a break.
Free water for the lawns.
Just give it a break. So the other people can do what they need to
Yeah.
do. You know, like the people that feed you.
Yeah,
That
you-
might be a good idea.
You want your brother to go broke?
Lopez doesn't care if it rains or not.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Okay. Well, do we want to get into this
What are we
already?
getting into? Are we going to vote first?
So you both want to be a vice banana?
Yes. Well, it's the most powerful position in the community.
Well, I mean,
Anything vice is extremely important.
but I'm
Well, no, you're in charge.
yeah.
This is just perceived power that we're looking at.
Okay. So
Right?
Vice banana.
so it's some informal powers. what you're looking-
Informal
okay.
power. Yeah, informal power.
What are the requirements again? Gonna be available on which days?
You just got to win the vote. You got to be available Wednesdays and high school football Friday nights.
Oh, boy.
Well, we're even on that.
Yeah, we're both.
We both cancel our days off on
Yeah,
that one.
that's a draw.
That's a draw.
I mean, you cannot be a vice banana if you can't.
Phil hasn't been here for 3 weeks.
I was
4 weeks.
I was excused.
But he's been here the longest with me.
It's true.
Doesn't mean anything.
That bitch you right in the booty.
Doesn't mean anything.
It could mean a lot of things.
It doesn't mean anything.
He's never been a vice banana.
Just because you got experience doesn't mean it's a good experience. You could be a bad banana.
second banana.
You could have bad banana experience. Then it's just bad experience. It doesn't mean anything.
I just don't know how we're going to function, though, if we don't have a vice banana.
Well, we probably won't.
Probably shut down.
Well, so you want Ronnie to be the vice banana?
You know, the more I think about it, I'm second banana.
Second banana,
You
yeah.
know, Ronnie, I think you should be vice banana.
Well, I second that.
Well, you made a motion and a second?
I second
All
that.
in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
Abstain.
It's no
That's
vote.
a no vote.
I win.
There you go. Go ahead.
What is that?
Well, you got to wear this. Where you go.
what is it?
Well, your shirt's been ordered, but it's not here yet. So until your shirt gets in,
What is this?
it just says Vice Banana.
Oh,
That
Vice
way
Banana?
everybody will know when you go to events that you're important. That way if any senators or anybody wants to talk about business, you can close the deals.
Can I get it on my computer?
Well,
A Vice Banana?
probably
Right here in the back
should.
of it?
Yeah, get some cards made, Vice Banana. It's very important.
Now, if something happens to the Vice Banana,
Yeah. The second banana steps in.
second banana.
Wait, so this is third?
No, I'm third. You're second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if Chris dies tonight going home, which is on the table,
The way he drives.
the way he drives,
Yeah, no doubt.
then you would step up to the number 1 seat. I'd become Vice Banana.
And that's really all the Vice Banana does is carry the show. That's basically all they do anyway.
That's right.
If the banana isn't there.
Correct.
A lot of pressure.
Now,
being
you just
Vice.
can't take that anywhere and just assume you're going to be all in charge of anything.
Well, and the other reason why Ronnie really needed to be Vice Banana is I'm just an old white guy. And, we're old and don't have any ideas,
Well,
no
you can't
wisdom.
hear.
Can't hear well. It's just bad to be old and white.
What
and
day-
a man. That's just bad. It's just very bad.
What days meetings do we have?
Well, you got to be
Well, it can
available
happen
always.
anytime.
And you got to be available always.
There's stuff that happens
Well,
before
that's good.
5
I don't
o'clock.
answer
Spur of the
nobody.
moment.
A lot of big business.
Everybody answers to me.
lot of big
I'm at the
business out
bottom.
there.
I'm at the top, so I don't answer nobody. So
Big
that's
business.
good. I'm available.
Big business up there. Big business.
Just to put it into the rain deal.
Oh.
You want me to stop the rain?
Well, I don't
Yes.
think you can.
I brought it on.
You
Yes.
can't stop the rain. Now, the Vice Banana could probably stop the rain.
I'll do a rain dance tonight.
I've told city officials that
Yeah.
I want every drop,
Okay.
and I can. If you want me to stop the rain,
I'd like to get at least week's worth of work in before it rains again.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
well, and I got.
So
new-
you can feed his family.
Okay.
Jeez.
So you need to feed your family. I need my new internet line buried in my backyard. So my backyard needs to dry up a little bit.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
everybody's got a little something they need.
Yeah. All right. I'm calling off the rain for a while.
All right. 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks.
I can do 2 weeks.
If we could just get like a half an inch a week every week.
Then on a Saturday it can rain. Maybe not a Monday through Friday. Maybe a Saturday.
Well, not all day though. Just a few hours.
Yeah, just a few
Good
hours.
soaker.
The lakes are overflowed.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a
good.
great thing.
It can flow. It can rain from Friday or Saturday morning at midnight till 3 a.m. That's perfect.
Okay. All right. So last night, city council meeting.
Oh, there was a city council meeting last night?
There was.
Hold on. I'm taking over the meeting.
That's a little loud, a little aggressive,
Well,
some would say.
It's my banana hammer.
So Guthrie's been on. Guthrie Council has 7 members. It's been 6 members for the longest time.
Well, only 2 that matter.
6 members. Ward 1, one of the Ward 1 seats has been vacant for a while, and they tried a couple votes. It went 3-3, and then another vote and went 3-2, and then it took the 4th vote. Took 4 votes to get a member in. So
It was really a nail biter. I didn't know who was going to get appointed, considering Franklin got 3 minutes. What was the other guy's name?
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood got about 6, and then Deanna got like an hour and a half to answer questions.
now-
it was a real nail biter on who.
She had really long answers.
She's really good. She did a
Well,
good
but
job.
here's the thing. Each council member had already interviewed Franklin and Ed, so they kind of.
But I thought the
this
whole
was their first time to see Deanna.
But I thought the whole point
so
was.
I thought it was okay that she.
No, no,
went.
Well, she served on a few of those lesser subordinate boards.
Right.
But I thought the whole point of having the public meeting was to ask them the questions again, so the public can
Correct,
see.
yes.
But they didn't even answer. They didn't ask the questions, so
Correct.
I didn't even get to see the true interview process.
Yeah.
See, this
It's
is
a lot
not
like
good.
a Democratic presidential candidate.
This is not good when-
Disappoint them.
Yeah, this
People
point them ahead.
People in Duncan, people in Oklahoma City are watching city council meetings in Guthrie.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Real thing.
yeah, it's a real thing.
Had me on the edge of my seat.
So, and we discussed this before, and I've said this many times. I've talked to Franklin at several council meetings. I've never seen him outside of council. I think it's maybe a Chamber of Commerce meeting. Nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Very nice guy. So everything I say, it's
All
just,
of them are good people.
all of them are. Absolutely.
Has nothing to do with
Absolutely. Had nothing to do with that. So, but I got to tell you, if they interviewed the way they did live at the city council meeting last night, I'm sure that's how they interviewed privately with each other.
Correct.
Was it not obvious who the better interviewer was between Franklin and Ed?
Yeah, it was very obvious.
Yeah.
And Ed has the advantage because he was on council and he was a vice mayor at one time.
Well, you wouldn't want anybody with experience.
Well, I'm just saying, but I think watching the public interviews, I don't know, and I think I told some officials this last night. I think it worked out the way it's supposed to work out because the way it all went down, the candidate who got it finally came through for them last night, Deanna Denning.
Yeah, Ed was by far the better interview between those two.
Yes, which I don't know why you would vote against that. And I don't know. Everyone has a right to. I don't know, but just going off of the interview process.
Yeah.
And Franklin's gone through a couple of elections, and they weren't real good for him as far as the numbers were concerned. So
22 people last time.
Yeah, 22 out of 222, 22 vote for him, and then I can't remember the other one. He only had 5 votes, but
that's 22 more than I ever got.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that as a dig. I'm just saying.
No, I get it.
If you're looking at the candidates like we were as I thought it was obvious.
Yeah,
and I thought it would be. And it ended up being that way. So
what were they supposed to do? Appoint an old white guy?
So
that'd be a terrible idea.
So
right.
So Phil, you didn't get to watch any of the live interviews between Franklin, Ed, and Deanna.
Is it true? Council tells city workers what to do?
No.
Okay.
That is far from the truth.
Okay. Who said that?
I thought so.
Who said that?
Okay.
No answer. Who said that?
It was somebody answered that in
Franklin.
In an interview.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to see if my computer works since the other stuff don't work. So, we got some sound bites. I want to get your thoughts on here. I have. Let me see if it's going to work here though, real quick.
Hold on, let me play it.
Call an order. You calling to order?
Vice Mayor. Vice Banana.
This is going to be us talking.
We're up 3-2. We're like, oh, that's no big.
Okay, so it is working. Okay, Phil.
Yeah. This is my first reaction because I didn't watch it.
I know you didn't watch this, and you're gonna. And if you didn't watch the council meeting last night, no worries. I got clips right here, time stamped and everything. Did a little bit of work. Okay, Phil. 111. Okay. I'm gonna. You are Deanna Denning, and you're hearing this question from Grant Gary. Listen closely, okay?
Listen to the question. You have to answer it.
You want to get appointed. Here's the question, okay? Everyone. And we can't talk because we're gonna have background.
And I want to get appointed.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Here's one of the questions that you have to answer. You ready?
Yep.
So whether it be A, B, or
second.
C, it's all very rewarding. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions for the?
I had a follow-up based on your answers and based on Councilman Bothroyd's question. Again, in public policy analysis, research, political scientists distinguish between, in a democracy, preferred by most and most preferred. And based on your discussion of the differences between your experience sitting on Hope House and dealing with people in a different situation than policymakers, which do you think you should follow if you have to make a choice between what is most preferred and preferred by most? And then how would you rationalize that decision to those people that you have to answer to?
That's the hardest question of the evening, Grant.
Well, you worked on it for 8 days.
I apologize.
I'm just showing everybody how smart I am.
It's a follow-up to what?
A very political science question, and that's not my forte. But I guess.
Answer,
Phil. Political scientist.
Hey, you want to be a councilman? Let's go. What's your answer?
So my choices were the preferred, the how do you frame it?
I can't tell you. I have no idea.
The second one.
Sound like a Biden question.
Right. The second one. I don't know. It's such a stupid question.
I don't understand it.
I didn't understand it.
I didn't
It's
understand.
a stupid question. Political scientist. Well, so are these political offices now? Help me out here. Stay with me.
No, they're not political.
Because if we're going to ask candidates political questions, then let's declare if you're Republican and Democrat, and let's run them like political offices. If you're going to ask political questions.
Political science, Phil.
He likes to hear himself talk.
I felt sorry because like I would be, and I stopped the clip, but I was like, I would look like an idiot because I don't understand the question.
I would have said, come again.
That's all right, because you know what really happened with most people that watched that last night? Literally, when he asked that question, 95% of the people watching it rolled their eyes and said, "Are you kidding me?" That's what happened when he asked that question last night. It's silly. So silly.
Okay.
I agree, Les.
Yeah, you guys can read the comments. I'm going to get the next one lined up here real quick.
Leslie said, I forgot what he was talking about by the time he asked the question.
No, I was like kind of nervous.
Grant Oliver, WTF? Grant, doesn't sound like a guy I'd have a drink and watch a football game with. Oh, I know.
Okay, so then it came down. So Deanna Denny, congratulations. I think she'll do a fantastic.
She'll do a great job.
I think she'll do a great job. She'll do a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I think the whole process worked itself out, and we got a really good candidate or councilwoman on the.
No doubt.
So
First time ever 2 women have been on council.
That's not correct.
Oh, it's not correct.
That's not correct.
Oh, I read that somewhere last night.
That is not correct. So okay, so now.
Congratulations, Eddie.
So now it's time for discussion of vice mayor.
Oh, very important position.
So let's set this up for you. Adam Ropp, who vacated Ward 1 to become the mayor, ran unopposed.
Yeah.
That's why Deanna is there now to fill that spot. Grant Aguirre was appointed to the council for a 4-year term, plus a little bit more than that. So I hadn't answered this question earlier to you guys because they just assumed everybody was appointed. But of the 7, only 2 of them been appointed on there. Others went through the election process. But now it's time to select a vice mayor. And they've had 3 meetings on this discussion here, and it was deadlocked 3-3. This was on May 20th. This was before Deanna. So you got to have 4.
Yep.
Got to have 4. So 3-3 was nothing there. The June 4th meeting, they didn't discuss this because they were wanting the full council on there, and it didn't make sense to have that. So I thought that was a good decision for them. So here, and these clips are maybe a minute long, but I just want everyone to kind of set these up for you. And this is the mayor explaining what is going on.
More members, so it's a full council to make the decision. We had discussed last time about the duties of vice mayor, which there was a little disagreement on what those duties are. Seems to be 1 official, but 2 unofficial. The 1 official is that they are to fill in for the mayor and run the meetings if the mayor is absent. The other duties also is that we have a city manager's meeting with the mayor. Traditionally, it's been weekly, but now we're doing it every other week. It has been this way for decades. And then the third duty is to stand in for ceremonial situations when the mayor cannot be present in town, also representing the city in matters pertaining to, like, I don't know, with federal grants, et cetera. Meaning they go out and they would represent on the city's, or argue on the city's behalf, is what I'm trying to say. But we didn't tend to agree on that, so let's.
Okay, so didn't agree on the responsibility of a vice mayor. There was discussion on what does a vice mayor do, and Councilman Williams, I thought, did a fantastic job. Here's what he had to say.
If I may say it, please. I searched the city charter today. I also looked at OML to try and find some clarity on this, and I can't find anywhere that the vice mayor is expected to be anything except to replace the mayor when he's out of town to run this meeting. Exactly. That's all I can find.
Well, yeah, I said that. It's the only thing that's actually in the charter.
Right.
But just because it's not in the charter does not mean it's.
But that's what this council governs by, the charter.
Well, I know. I'm not saying we govern off the charter.
I know, but we don't make up our own rules, is what I'm saying.
Which is very true. You go by, that's the rule book. That is your playbook. That's what you have to go by. So That's what the charter says. And then, Adam's saying you got to be ready for some other stuff, which I'll get to here in a second. Let me fast forward here to the motion here by Brian Bothroyd.
We govern by the charter, and that's what we do.
Right, I agree.
And so, with that being said, that's what my motion is.
I'll second that.
And
For
so,
what?
For Jeff.
Okay.
To nominate Jeff.
I was going to, all right, well, after this, I will make a motion for Vice Mayor.
He's assuming Jeff's not going to win.
There's been a motion and a second made. So there's any discussion on that?
So Bothroyd makes the motion for Jeff Taylor, and the mayor says, well, we can do that, but here in a minute, I'm gonna make a motion for Grant and Gary again, which never got to there because they ultimately approved 4-3 vote for Jeff Taylor.
Another stellar performance by Jeff Taylor again last night. He did ask a question, one that Maneka asked earlier, so he did speak a little bit. He's so funny.
Took the questions away.
He said one sentence the entire thing.
So there's a back and forth, and there's not a lot of discussion. There's a little bit of discussion going on, and so then they ask. Grant is just kind of not saying anything right now. He's just kind of
never does,
being quiet, and so Adam
sits there to let other people do his bidding. That's what he does.
Adam goes, well, what's your thoughts? And this is what Grant's thoughts were on the vice mayor.
All right. Well, the only person who has not said anything is you, Vice Mayor Geary. What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, this is, and I will admit this is self-serving, but Brian is correct that the city charter is, if you look at formal power, again, he and I have had this debate about there is a difference between formal power and informal power. And part of what I view the job of being vice mayor as is not just running the meetings, but it is being available to when our congressional delegation shows up, and sometimes it's on very short notice, being able to meet with them and discuss with them important aspects of economic development that impact this community, and that's things like the Guthrie Airport, which we have managed to secure an enormous amount of federal funding to get a parallel taxiway, to improve the airport, to build a new terminal, which will serve as the gateway to Guthrie. And I think that I have been there and done that consistently over the last 2 years that I have held the position.
And you have, and I'll make a comment on that. Didn't we elect you to be on that board, the airport board?
It was a confirmation of the mayor's nomination when
Right.
Mayor Gentling, yes.
So you're on the airport. Investments would have happened with or without you being vice mayor, right?
I think, Brian, one of the things, again, formal power is the position that the vice mayor brings to when I meet with Congresswoman Bice and when I meet with state legislators and when I meet with the ODAA. And it's not just the airport, it's about other issues as well. For example, tomorrow I have agreed, because I was vice mayor in the past, and we were not sure if there was a conflict with Adam to go and represent the city at OML's regional council tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. So, I mean, it's not just the airport, it's not just, that it's a lot of different functions that I think that I have gone to over the past 2 years and represented the city.
So what they're talking about there was 2 meetings going on that Adam Robb couldn't be at. Shawnee, it ended up being okay because it was different days, but so that's what his thoughts on the power there.
Boy, he sure likes that word power, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Says that a lot, doesn't he?
But Bothroyd came back. Bothroyd had a good meeting last night, boys.
Yeah, he brought his A game.
He's had 2 really good meetings in a row.
Here's Bothroyd's response.
It still doesn't mean that it's not good to do that.
It's what I view as being part of the job.
We're not going to have
it comes back to a perceived power thing is what it comes back to. Okay, with you, right? Because again, what I'm hearing is and just to be quite transparent, throw it on the table, is that if you weren't vice mayor, the things at the airport wouldn't have happened.
I don't think that you can to be more than just what the charter says. And, you know, I mean, the charter doesn't tell us where the restrooms are in City Hall, but, you know where
But that's
that
not my
is.
question. The question is that would we have gained the same funding without you being vice mayor versus you being vice mayor? That's a
I
legitimate
don't
question.
know.
Like
I mean, it's impossible to prove a negative.
Oh, God.
It's impossible to to prove a negative.
Why?
That was a great comment, Phil.
You got 24 seconds till the next clip starts.
I just think there's two people on this council that think their jobs are a damn sight more important than they are. I'm not taking anything away from them. I appreciate the fact that they're willing to serve, but we're talking like, do you think Stephanie Bice cares at all about who the hell the vice mayor of Guthrie is?
Okay. I will just say generally that on behalf of the city, it's the mayor and the vice mayor that represent the city, argue for the city on many matters in many different categories. So it naturally stands to reason that you need to be available in order to do those things, regardless of what the charter says or not.
And I hear what you're saying. The only thing you're leaving out is 5 other council people.
Correct.
They give up a tremendous amount of time to represent the city.
I'm not taking that away, but when people come into the community, they want to speak to who? City manager, mayor, vice mayor.
I don't know that they ever bring the vice mayor up.
Yes, they do. And if I cannot go when they ask for the mayor, the vice mayor needs to be able to step into my place.
So why does it have to be the vice mayor? So my question is, if there's a big meeting that the city of Guthrie needs to be at and they're talking about health, the health of the city, wouldn't I rather have Deanna Denning, who is a registered nurse, health professional, go to that instead of a title? If there was a cell phone or if there's a phone company out there, communication.
Brian Bothroyd.
Whoever is going to best serve the role, just because you're not a vice mayor doesn't mean you can't go. Did Adam ask, hey, Mineka, hey, Brian, hey, Tracy, can you go to this meeting? No, they weren't given that chance because they're not vice mayor. And it's just a title. The vice mayor, as it was well documented last night, is all about running the meeting when the mayor can't be there. We're making things up.
I think Cousin Nate said it best when he said, checkmate, Bothroyd.
I think I got 2 more clips left here. So
this is ridiculous.
I think we just went over this one, I think. Let me make sure. And then we can make sure I got this right.
And that you need to be available in order.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, so the next one would be here. And this is about OML. I put smarter on here. I don't know what that means.
They want to be in charge so freaking bad.
Today I thought I was supposed to go to OML, but I was not going to be able to go because I had prior commitments in Shawnee on a different board. And Grant Aguirre was going to step in for me because I had 2 conflicting issues with city matters. I don't know if anybody else would have been able to go to represent Guthrie, and that's my point.
They weren't asked.
So what happened?
That meeting is tomorrow.
Oh, so it wasn't today.
So what? But yes,
okay.
We thought it was, but that's just my point. So I was going to go to Shawnee to represent a board and a commission, but I'm on there with the city, and Grant was going to go in my place to OML, but OML's tomorrow. But the point is that's our point, and this happens a lot. Anybody else planning on going tomorrow to that? Nope. Well, that proves my point again. It'll be me and Grant because we're the ones that are available.
Wow.
Just arrogance.
Were they asked? That's like they weren't asked. Maybe they could go.
Or they're just asked now. He just asked them.
9 hours before the meeting?
I mean, are you available or you're not, Chris?
I'm a lot more available if I'm asked a week or 2 in advance.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. So that's that happened last night at City Council meeting. I will say this. I think hopefully that part is over with.
Oh, it's not.
You don't think so?
No. I just don't, for me, I don't understand why somebody wants to be vice mayor so badly. Now, he did say the word power 187,000 times in a 5-minute period. That might be an indication. And I've never had a beef with Grant Gary about anything, but I think his desire and the statement that I'm sure there are times for events that state that senators come to town and you want people there. They don't give a crap if it's a city council member or the vice mayor. They don't care.
Or a lower board person on the commission.
They don't care. Or a lower board person, right? A subordinate, if you will. They don't care. Stephanie, do you think Stephanie Bice, when she said in D.C., said, now call Grant Gary and see if he can be there next Tuesday at 9. Do you think she does? Do you really think she does that?
It begins with the city manager.
Yes.
That's who's...
the person that's actually running the city?
Yes.
And the staff? Good Lord.
Because Oklahoma City is a mayor type. Do you think they see David Holt and think that's how the mayor should be?
There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
I just...
Delusions of grandeur is what we're dealing with here.
And whether you've been appointed for 5 hours or 5 minutes or appointed or elected, one vote. You're still one vote.
Now, when you're vice mayor, does that mean you get to talk more at city council? So we're still going to hear Jeff talk?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Jeff still won't talk.
I just want three.
No, now if Adam's gone.
I just want three sentences out of him.
If Adam's gone, Jeff's up.
That's true. Oh, we need let Adam needs to take a PTO day. I want to see Jeff talk.
Jeff was asked if he wanted to move over to where the vice mayor sits.
He said, I'm fine.
He said, I'm fine. Because I'm fine right where I'm at.
Likes the seat.
Yeah. Is he going to sit there next meeting? Where he's at now?
Yeah.
Good.
I just think it's ironic that, there's so many things I want to say right now. I just think it's ironic that we've got a couple folks who appear to be absolutely obsessed with a couple of things. And they all revolve around everybody knowing that they're in charge.
I thought Bothroyd said perceived power.
100%.
You get like an extra pay for being vice mayor?
That turns me off.
$10.
That turns me off so much.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's gross.
And guess what? It turns off 99% of the people that watch it and see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so gross. It's silly. I mean, we got guys on here this towns that we know are from out of town talking about shout out to Guthrie City Council for my cheap entertainment from Oklahoma City. I mean, this is what this great leadership, this new leadership has brought to our city council. We went from somebody who I didn't agree with all the time and Steve Gentling.
Well, that's not going to happen.
But always ran a great meeting, was professional meeting, all that stuff, to this shit show. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's a lack of leadership. The mayor needs to lead the city council. Haven't seen any yet.
Well,
I've seen a lot of deep breathing and sighs and little temper tantrums.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any leadership.
The temper tantrum that sticks out to me is like, after a motion and a second was made, you can go ahead and have your motion and second, but I'm gonna nominate
somebody here in a second anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's just, and this is why, some people know this. I was on the HPC and the Planning Commission. The Planning Commission had an issue before us, and we voted unanimously to recommend approval to the city council, and then they table it, extend it out for a guy who's invested millions of dollars in our community, even longer. This has been going on way too damn long. So we got a guy that, a lot of people talk about doing things for the city. This guy's actually doing things for the city. And we've treated him like an absolute, just terrible. We've treated him terribly. And so that's why I resigned. I'm not going to sit on a committee, be away from my wife 4 or 5 hours a month when we unanimously approve something, to have the city council act like what we said or did, the work we did, didn't matter. we don't have to have a planning commission. Just send it all straight to the city council. Let them decide it. That's what's going to happen anyway. That's okay.
That's the other part that really turned me off last night. The comments that I really took it. And I'm on one board that never meets, so I'm not even talking about me, but I'm talking about when you are there and other people who volunteer their time on boards and commission to be called subordinates to the council or
lower board
or a lower board.
Lower board.
Those are volunteers that you desperately need all the time, that you're constantly asking for more people to be volunteer, and they're going to be a lower board. By the way, those lower boards do a lot of the legwork for the council.
That's my whole point on why I was so frustrated on a unanimous vote. Now, we all know that the council makes the decision.
Correct. And
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
What I had a problem with was the complete disregard of a unanimous vote to approve something, and they just disregarded it for about 2-3 weeks, and then they approved it.
Yeah.
Right? It's silly. It's all
I thought
silly.
the questions in that, you're talking about the bed and breakfast, I thought there were some valid points brought up, discussed, and I think, Phil, at the end, they ultimately made the right decision. I think it was probably a meeting or two, a little bit longer than what.
Well, that's my whole point.
But they got to the right decision.
Well, we were talking about imposing penalties on a guy or restrictions on a guy that granted Gary, who's in basically the same business, the setting city councilman.
Well,
of course he did.
Yeah.
But my point is he didn't have any restrictions.
Right.
So we're going to put restrictions on one person. Why? Because there's 5 people pissed off in the neighborhood? I mean, it's absolutely asinine. So
yeah, it worked out at the end.
It did work out, and I'm glad it did.
Maybe a meeting too long.
But there's no way in hell I'm going to donate my time for that crap. I don't want to be associated with this. Listen, I will be really clear. I think Tracy Williams is an awesome city council person.
He's really good.
We like to tease Jeff and have fun with Jeff. I think Jeff does a good job.
when he talks.
I think Brian Bothroyd works his butt off and has for a long, long time. Brian's a lot like me. He's a acquired taste. You either love Brian or you don't. And him and I have talked about that, right? I've served on boards with Mineka. I think she's smart. I think she works hard at it. All that. Jury's still out. I don't like some comments she made, but that's okay. I don't like some comments that you've made and that you've made. Hell, I don't like some comments that I've made. Right?
Yeah. You apologize.
So that's not. Yeah, I apologize.
You do apologize.
I do apologize.
Speak the truth. So
But I know you're perfect. And I've never had a problem with Grant or with Adam up to this point. But what I'm seeing right now is just an attitude of arrogance from these two that I don't like.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. Maybe everybody disagrees with me.
Well,
but
in a weird way, Phil, it makes you pick sides.
It does.
And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to tell you the last 3 council meetings.
It's about the city.
It is about the city. That's all.
Well, and this is the other thing. We have what I think is one of the finest city managers we've had since I've lived here for 20 some odd years.
Wise beyond his
years. Works his tail off, is honest. It works his tail off, cares about people, cares about the community, has options, has been recruited by other communities to leave, and he hasn't. He is an outstanding city manager. Outstanding city manager.
Absolutely.
Love him.
And through all this back and forth crap, when he says, he did say the city manager, the mayor, and the vice mayor. Okay, that's great. The truth is they want to hear from the city manager. If the mayor and vice mayor are there, great. If they're not there, that meeting's still going to go on.
City managers getting all the data and collection and bringing it back to the council for opinion. But real quickly, to get back to what I said, talking about earlier, is they make you pick sides. And I got to tell you, Tracy, Brian, and Jeff have been really good these last 3 meetings.
Yes.
And I'm not just saying that. And I'm friends with Mineka, friends with Adam. I don't know Grant that well. But I was just going off a public meeting that everyone gets to watch. That's what it comes across as. Mm-hmm. I think they're getting bad. I'll just be honest with you. I think they're getting bad advice behind the scenes.
You darn right.
They're getting bad advice behind the scenes.
And it's just, and I'm falling in the same category. I mean, hell, I sat and watched boxing matches with Adam a few weeks ago. I don't have a problem with Adam as a human being, a man,
Nope.
a person. I don't have a problem with any of that.
I love everybody.
I don't have a problem with Grant. I've got to know Grant over the years. I don't have a problem with any of these people, but I do have a problem with some of the crap I've seen and heard the last 30 days. I have a real problem with it.
I think they need to know that.
Hell,
right?
we told them.
That's true. That's true. We did.
So we had a damn meeting. I mean, and it's just like, oh, well, I mean, okay, go ahead, you do you. I mean, not self-aware at all. I mean, some of the stuff, these questions and just the statements about, well, yeah, I know that's what the charter says, but. What do you mean that's what the charter says, but?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
but?
like, boy, you're going to get the.
That's the charter.
You're going. What's the Constitution people, Constitution Republican, whatever.
Yeah.
You're going to get them riled up.
And you can't make comments about a certain segment of the population. Obviously, everybody knows I've been constantly saying old white guy. And I'm not going to say who said it. There's plenty of people that know who said it in the community, but you can't make comments like that. You just can't do it. It's first of all, it's just a dumb statement.
Yeah.
And it's insulting to everybody that fits into that demographic. It's just insulting. And so don't be surprised when people are salty about it.
Yeah.
It's silly.
How about these comments? We are blessed with a great city manager. People who are obsessed with titles will never earn respect. Leadership requires followers, not just being the person in front.
That's right.
And another comment, none of it's about a title. It's all about working together for the good of the community. Too many egos will never get anything accomplished, unfortunately.
Well, and I mean, it's posted here. It's Dr. Simpson and then my favorite school board member, Tina Smedley, both.
President.
Well, she's president, but Tina doesn't care about titles, I can promise you.
It's the rotation.
Madam President.
It's the rotation.
Madam President. But they're common sense people.
Yeah.
I mean, just use some common sense. That question that he asked Deanna.
I guess it was a question. I still don't.
Well, let me stand up here and use a lot of big words and make myself look intelligent. Now, Grant is an intelligent guy. I'm not saying he's not. He is. I mean, he's graduated from law school, passed the bar. He's a college professor in the business department at UCO. He's obviously a smart guy. I'm not suggesting otherwise. I do think he could use some work on being situationally aware, right? I mean, you just literally the vast majority of people when he asked that rolled their eyes when he asked the question.
I did roll my eyes, but then I felt sorry for Deanna. I mean, she handled it so well.
She handled it really well.
Yeah.
And I stopped the clip, and she went on and asked a question to answer the question.
She talked for another 5 minutes about that question.
Yeah.
She's going to do well.
She's going to do great.
The thing I like about Deanna is she's going to be a truly independent voice. She's going to vote what she thinks is appropriate and right for her constituents and herself and the community.
Yeah.
May not always agree on things, but that's what she's going to do, and that's what we should want out of all of our city council people. We don't have to agree with everything as long as they're earnestly doing their job and trying to do the right thing for the city. Good.
I have a friend who's an elected official, and they've been doing it for a long time and are really good at what they do. They said this is a disgusting showing and representation. I have an official title, and I've never, all caps, never worn it as a crown.
I mean, it goes back to that old thing. It's a lot like giving yourself a nickname.
Why is that, Falcon?
Well, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. I mean, you got the coolest nickname in the world, but if you give it to yourself, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you have to explain your joke.
If you have to explain, or if you go around telling everybody you're the GOAT in the NBA, you're probably not the GOAT.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous.
Yeah. I mean, there's countless, but Doc's hit it right on the head. I mean, when he talked about leadership, I mean, it's. But anyway, well, I hope it gets better. I'm concerned that it won't.
I think it will.
I hope it does.
I think it will.
I hope it does because this is the truth. Grant, like we're talking about the airport board, Grant's passionate about aviation.
Yep.
He is a smart guy.
In fact, I've only been in a little small plane once, and he was my pilot.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not.
He could have killed you.
Oh yeah, part-time pilot's never good. Like heart surgeons. You want those full-time, Chris.
I didn't say I was going again.
But But I think it's great he's on the airport board.
Yeah.
I just don't think it has to be with the title vice mayor.
No. Even if he's not, he's appointed to the airport board by the council. So if he's not vice mayor, so he's still on there. So is Tracy Williams.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Correct.
The title vice mayor doesn't have a damn thing to do with anything.
Does not.
They don't care. Do you care who the vice mayor is?
I didn't know his position until last week.
I've had 3 or 4 people say that today. We have vice mayors.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
to run the meeting when the mayor's not there.
Correct. I mean, it's just a whole lot to do about nothing. What do I know? I'm an old white guy.
Grant has noticed Phil's forehead vein coming out. It was a little shaded red.
Comes out a lot.
It was you were red there for a minute. Oh yeah.
It's just,
I didn't see the vein, but I did see the red.
It's just so frustrating because we got so many great things going on in our community.
Yeah, and we will continue.
We will continue to. I just don't like watching our city staff, and to be quite frank, our citizens have to. I don't like the fact that friends of ours in other communities are laughing at our community.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I don't like that. I mean, we're better than that.
Yeah.
Can we get Vice Mayor Taylor on the show next week?
Oh boy,
I just want.
He won't say anything.
I know. I want to make him talk.
He's just going to sit there.
Oh, I bet we can get Jeff to talk.
Oh, Jeff will talk. Jeff's a talker.
Is he? Haven't seen it yet.
Oh no, Jeff's a talker. Who is Jeff's closest childhood friend? Jeff Taylor's.
Mark Simpson.
Nope.
Jerry Adler.
Nope.
Jeff Chappell.
Nope.
Rob Hudson.
Yep.
That's a good friend to have. That's a good friend.
Yeah, he is what they call old blood here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Jeff knows all about those lake situations.
Oh, yeah.
These ponds haven't filled up yet. That's why the lake's not filled up
yet. Yeah. Well, now that that's all passed, I mean, I do want to say this again. We've had some fun tonight and poking fun, or at least I have. And I think it was warranted because, to be quite frank, when you act like a 12-year-old, sometimes people are going to make jokes about it.
Wait a minute.
But with all due respect to 12-year-olds.
I'm not Vice Banana?
No, you're still Vice Banana.
Okay.
No, that's a real thing. But what I hope happens is I hope Grant, to be quite frank, learns from this last month or so and starts working towards leading the council. I hope that they work collectively because we do have some really solid, grounded, mature, wise thinkers on that council. But I think all of them are very capable.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they're all very capable. I just want them to play nice and, that doesn't mean agree on everything, but play nice, and don't get caught up in silly. This whole thing we watched over appointing a city council person, those were all gamemanship, just silly games that somebody decided, the groups decided they wanted to play.
And sadly, politics snuck its way in there a little bit too.
And there's not supposed to be politics.
No, not supposed to be politics.
That's the other thing.
Now it's behind the scenes.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't say you're going to turn this into a Democratic council.
Yeah, that's
probably not a good
That's
statement.
not a good thing. Yeah, don't ever do that.
Maybe you ought to be aware of what state you're in.
Okay, Grant wants to know what's the next topic.
Well, Grant, I had Taco Tico last Thursday.
I drove by Taco Tico when I was in Rogers County.
It smelled so good, didn't it?
Is that what that was?
Oh, it's so good. Went to Arc City Sunday. Had to drive right by the Taco Tico to go to the Pizza Ranch.
Pizza Ranch is so good.
They had pretty good chicken there at the Pizza Ranch. Pretty good pizza.
My kid had to
Pizza
work.
and chicken.
Oh, yeah. Salad bar.
Everything's good
Desserts, ice cream. They got it all.
My kid, 16 years old, the youngest of two,
Oh, boy.
had to work on Father's Day and on the weekend.
He did?
Yep.
I pulled up to Phil's house this past weekend. He was out raking Phil's leaves up.
Little 16-year-old Nancy.
Yes.
He's my employee.
Weekend. I mean,
Is this going to make him throw harder?
He's on probation right now. Probationary
Is that
period.
why he's working on Father's Day and the weekend?
Well, he's got to prove his heart's in it.
I mean, he's got other opportunities.
Oh,
out
I know.
there.
He's with Jesus all week. My job's over there. The jobs I need done. They're just sitting there. Nothing's getting done.
Because Lance went to Vacation Bible School.
Well, you got to make choices, Chris.
Jesus or Phil?
Jesus or Phil. No. You know what I notice about Lance? Because Kel Man.
His work ethic like his dad?
Kel Man, like his mother. Kel Man, did a lot of work for me over the years. And the first time I ever saw the Evans boys almost get in a fist fight was when they were raking leaves one time at my house. Oh. That didn't go over well. They had a little argument over who was going to put the leaves in the bag, who was going to hold the bag. It was the whole thing.
You want to hold the bag.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh, and they both knew that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You definitely want to hold the bag.
Lance is very, what's the right word for this? He's very thoughtful in what he does.
Sometimes too thoughtful.
Yeah, but he really is. He's very thoughtful. Lancer does a good job. I did risk his life on Sunday.
What? Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Left him with a pit bull.
Well,
My nephew, Phil.
well, you got to become a man someday.
Working on Father's Day, working on the weekend, and overlooking a pit bull.
And I may or may not have put a piece of raw meat in his back pocket before I left, just to add to it.
You need to get Connor out there working then.
Connor, come work. Does Connor want to work?
Yes, I don't care if he needs to work or not. He needs to go work.
Pitbull?
Rottweiler, you have one.
I get one brought in.
I want to see him. He needs to run a little bit.
No, does he?
He needs to, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll get one.
Find some work with him.
I got some stuff for him.
So T-Fred wants to know how Texas Roadhouse was.
It was good. It was great.
Sarah had a birthday.
Oh yeah, backpack Sarah.
No.
Well, backpack Sarah,
Ronnie's wife.
My wife. She was there.
She turned 40.
She turned 40.
Oh, Lodi.
She was ready to put the backpack on. She was wanting to go out afterwards.
Atta girl.
After Roadhouse?
Why didn't you?
Well, littles had their kids, and nobody's take them home. We are going to have my parents take the kids, and we are going to go out to the side.
Where were we?
Well, you're out of town or something, I think.
No, we were in town.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh,
Cousin Nate got the invite. I mean, he did. Cousin Nate had a fantastic show too.
No, I am saying you could have called us to watch the kids.
Oh, that wasn't an issue for me. It was,
we're still finding marbles and crap under our furniture from the last time they were there.
It was the littles that couldn't come.
We could have watched the kids.
I know it was, but yeah, it was a good time. We ate. I think out of the 4 tables, we had like 23 people there.
Hold on.
Now wait a second.
No, I got this.
Now I'm offended.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
we ate like 60 rolls, I think.
So listen to this.
No, now I'm offended.
Let me add to it,
This
Phil.
is bullshit.
Let me add to it. What? So my sister does all the communication for Chubbo. Apparently, she said, "Hey,
Ron is our secretary.
Sarah's birthday party. Chubbo's going to try to get reservations. We're thinking 5:30. When it's confirmed, I'll let you know." Okay. I guess Chubbo doesn't want to talk to me, but that's fine too. Yes, confirmed 5:30. Be there. Chubbo and Sarah will be there after 5:30 for the big surprise.
What? It was a surprise party?
That's right. Yeah,
That's right,
Sarah
yeah.
had no idea.
What the hell?
What, Phil?
So
I thought you were out of town. What?
So
Terminate my membership with Mosquito Authority.
So Rhonda tells me to be there at 5.
Okay.
It's at Texas Roadhouse, and I'm supposed to be there at 5:30. I was like, okay, not a problem.
What?
And so I'm like, my mom's already. Me and Sam walk up. My mom's there. I go, hey, are we ready to go in? She goes, no. Since we have a party of 25, we have what party? Well, hold on.
Wait, you were there too?
Hold on, but no.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, I was there. No, listen to this.
Well, wouldn't he be there? My brother.
Party of 20. Hold on. Party of 25. Texas Roadhouse on a Saturday night.
Oh, that's an 8-hour wait.
You have to wait 9 hours for 2 people.
That's not true. I called. We called the day before and the day
How long was
of.
the wait?
Yeah, exactly. Go on. What time?
was the
What
wait?
time
I
did we
didn't
go?
wait. I didn't wait, but maybe 10, 15 minutes.
It was after 6:30
It was 6:30. It was before 6:30.
because of my pressure. I went in.
So who all was at this damn surprise party?
Eric got this
No.
done. Eric,
I started.
All I know is you
Wait a
started
second.
it.
Point of order.
Eric walked in and they're like, "Let's see." I was like,
Point of order.
Eric got it down.
Point of order.
I went in. I go. That's who I talked to
Get ready get
earlier.
you. Point of order.
Go ahead.
Who all was at this party besides Tanya and I not being there? Who all was there?
Oh,
No, you better get it right. I'm going to investigate.
it was littles and their kids.
Okay.
That's
that
13 of them right there.
Okay.
Well, they didn't have all their kids though.
Not Bryson. Bryson didn't come.
He's too cool.
Or
Go ahead.
Chloe didn't come either.
Okay.
She hates me.
Okay.
So there's 4.
Who else was there?
Chris and Sam.
Oh, Chris and Sam was there.
6.
There's 6.
I took a picture with them.
The mean twin and Blake were there.
Yes.
Well, that makes
Hey.
sense. Yeah.
Nathan,
nice
Jackie, and the 2 kids were
That
there.
makes sense.
Mom and Dad.
Well, of course.
And is that me and Sarah? Is that it?
Where was your mama?
Oh, Mom was there. Mom and Dad were there.
No, her mama.
Oh,
She's in like a chorus or something like that. Said I didn't invite her.
little
She didn't even know about it.
couch.
Yeah, Couch and Dina were there.
Really? Old son. I got to hear him say old son one more time. I'm going to puke.
Come on, old son.
Old son.
And his wife was there too.
God. Really?
We love couches. That's Sarah's
Well,
one of her favorite
evidently
people.
we know who you don't
I
love.
like Couch too. I thought he was.
I thought you were out of town, Phil.
First freaking client for your business, helped you set up your business, give you free advice whenever you guys want it, wants me to hire his son. Can't even get an invite to a damn birthday party.
Well, Phil, this comes back.
Absolutely not.
This comes back to you, Phil. Every time I invite you something, you always say no.
Well, I mean, it's sleepy time. You guys go out too late.
Just always remember, you're always invited. I'm just never going to invite you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that works.
Yeah.
By the way, so this is a lesson
I've
for
been
everybody.
told no too many times.
When you make a reservation at the Texas Roadhouse, say it's at 5:30, it's actually a 1 hour block. They can sit you within 60 minutes.
I turned it down to 68.
I thought I was dying.
Well, you were red there.
I turned it down to 68. It's not working.
I'm going straight home and getting in the pool.
Oh, the pool looked good.
Oh, thank you.
It looked really good.
Tony's working her butt off.
I bet.
I'm in
The nice twin was invited, but she didn't come.
Yeah, where was she?
Probably by baseball.
What did you get
KP.
Sarah for a gift?
Yeah, Chris.
Selfie.
I would have gotten her a gift.
I know he would have.
No, yes, I would have. I'm a good gift giver.
He's a good gift giver.
You'd have been the only one to give her a gift.
No,
Because I
that's
love
true.
her.
Heather gave her one.
Well, that's girls.
That's best friend.
Yeah, I mean Heather gave her
girl
a gift.
stuff.
Well, men can't give gifts?
What did you get Sam for her birthday?
When does Sam has a birthday?
Yeah, okay.
Is it January?
When is Sam's birthday?
23 people, and Phil wasn't one of them.
Oh, I know.
You think you'd be in the top 50, you think?
No, evidently not.
50?
Grant was going to come, but he couldn't make it.
Old son.
I invited Grant.
Where does that come from? That old son thing?
I asked that too.
It's a video where that little kid kills a bobcat, and he's like, I forget what he says. She knows, son. It's a good video.
So you want invited to the birthday dinner and take her on a date?
Well, it was a fabulous day.
That's probably why he didn't get invited.
Well, there's an expectation now.
We'll never be around my wife again.
Was she surprised? She didn't act surprised.
No, where I went wrong.
Oh, as I told her.
No. Where I went wrong is that I asked Eric if he wanted to come. I shouldn't have involved Heather because Eric told Heather that we're going to go have dinner with Sarah. And Eric never told Heather that it was a surprise.
So Heather said something to Sarah.
So then Thursday after the basketball game, Heather goes, all right, we'll see you tomorrow.
So old son screwed it up.
No, Eric screwed it up.
Yeah, old son.
Yeah, old son.
Yeah. And Eric, that's where I went wrong. I shouldn't have asked Eric. I should have asked Heather. But, I didn't want to text another man's wife.
Well, Phil does.
Yeah.
Oh, really, Chris? Do you want to go down this road?
What?
When's the last time you texted Tanya?
Stand by.
I talk to Tanya often.
Oh, yeah, he does. Let me see here.
You're not going to be able to find that.
Let me see here.
Phil, the fast way is to hit the top
search
right.
it.
Yes.
What do I do? What do I do?
Hit the top button there.
What button?
Or you can search it right there.
Oh, what do I put in?
Whatever you're looking for.
Put Tanya. Well, it's what Tanya has an N in her
I
name.
know. Fat thumbs, amongst other things. Tanya.
Space, Chris.
Oh, space, little buddy. There it is. Oh, here you go. So this is my friend. This Monday, 2 days ago.
Do we really want to set this up at the beginning when you attacked me and the
I
superintendent?
didn't attack you and Dr. Simpson. I would never do such a thing. He starts out by posting two pictures of his beautiful yard.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lawn. Well, it's not his fault.
Okay.
Well, we've had too much damn rain.
There you go. And he says, Tanya, Phil told me today to get a life at lunch.
And Dr. Simpson, but I didn't want to include Dr. Simpson.
I think working in the yard is a nice quality of life leisure. I said, Angel, I would never say that to Chris.
Definitely wouldn't say it to Chris and Simpson.
And no, she'd believe I'd say it to Doc. Yeah, not. I shouldn't. Doc's been so nice to my wife, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Causing me a little bit of concern. And I said, Angel, I've never said it to Chris. She said, Chris, your yard is the envy of Guthrie. And I said, well, this is bullshit. Didn't work out good for me. But Chris texts Tanya all the time. There's more.
Well, that's
He
because
texts Sarah, but that's my brother-in-law. That's her brother-in-law. That's okay.
I don't text her. I mean, unless
You
we're
take
planning-
her out on
unless
dates.
we're planning a date.
But that doesn't talk about you ratting me out to Tanya.
I didn't rat you out.
According to Tanya, you rat me out.
Phil, I text you. I text you multiple times this week. Just
You saved my life.
by just us two.
And I called you a couple times this week.
Yeah, that's most we've done. Normally it's just a Wednesday thing.
We're developing a pretty special friendship.
Yeah.
I keep this up, I'm going to get invited to something.
Yeah. Well, I'm Vice Banana, so
Oh, you're in charge.
just know it.
What happened?
If he's not vice man, we got to scratch that off, put black tape.
No, he's vice banana.
I'm Vice Banana.
I know, but if it goes away,
Oh, yeah, we get it removed.
get it removed.
Yeah. Well, at least he doesn't have a shirt. You know, that would be really too much.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see.
You give me one.
here.
Let me pull up Tanya real quick, make sure nothing's too crazy. There it is. I smell a rat. That rat would be Phil Nichols.
I wasn't a rat.
Let me see if I can even find.
Our conversation, somehow you got involved in our conversation.
Let me see if I can find a text that was not to another woman that was not my wife. Oh, I got one right here. Janae Pearson. I text Janae.
Business?
Mom P. No. I want to take my boy swimming. She lives right down the road.
You remember when you used to bring your kids to my house to go swimming?
We've done that before.
Yes.
She literally
This is a
lives.
bunch of crap.
I do talk to a lot of wives.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Janae Miss Pearson, school board member Miss Pearson lives right down the road from me, so it's like a 30-second drive. The kids got to go swimming.
Man, I got to come up here and work on this microphone system.
Doc, Chris texts my wife more than I do.
Well, we got things to say. We got things to say. Okay. Well, I got to tell you, these Thunder games,
Oh, that's my little Lennox Tyler, my great nephew.
I wish the game was last night. I wish it was tonight. I'm so like it's 7:30 and there's no basketball on right now.
Yeah. I've gotten too much. Well, I don't think I've gotten too much into. I've behaved way better than I do now, but I guess Sarah still doesn't like the way I behave when they do something stupid. I get mad. Cannon get up. Cannon normally lays with me. I got a little mad, and he kind of just got up and went laid next to Mom.
What's the trophy that the NBA champions will be holding up?
Who cares?
Okay, Larry O'Brien trophy.
Who's Larry O'Brien?
Who's Glenn Campbell?
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Wichita lineman.
Wichita lineman. Those are the two songs I know.
Like the power lines. Who's the lineman?
Who's Glenn Campbell? Let's just give you a little refresher.
Someone told me we need to bring back trivia here, so
I like trivia.
we need a good trivia.
Who's winning, Grant? Tell me Arkansas.
I hope. Yeah.
No, LSU. I don't like Arkansas.
So Coastal Carolina is in the finals.
They're in. LSU's winning.
But LSU's winning 2-1.
They got to beat them twice, don't they, Arkansas?
Yep. T. Fred says, Phil, did you watch Stanley Cup final last night?
I did. I love the Stanley Cup Finals.
I don't care about that. That sport originated in Canada. They can have it.
Have you watched any Caitlin Clark WNBA basketball?
I never miss a Caitlin Clark game.
Angel Reese. What about Angel Reese?
No, that's actually not a lie. I watched.
You said you stay at home and you watch a WNBA game.
I've watched the last 2 Fever games that were on TV.
Oh my gosh, she knows the team.
Oh,
What state?
Huh?
What state?
That'd be Indiana.
Indiana.
What town?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
That's right. Same arena as the Pacers.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that?
Caitlin Clark is number 22. She's from University of Iowa. She's 6 foot tall, brunette hair.
Someone said there was a radio discussion that she would average maybe 5 points in NBA game.
That's cap.
That's not true.
I totally agree. How's she going to get a shot off?
She'll never get a shot off.
She couldn't. She gets thrown
You
around.
think she's going to get a shot off with Dort on her?
Or Shea?
Or
Shea's 6'4".
Caruso?
Who said that?
Shea's 6'6".
Who said that? Say it.
Todd Lisenby.
Todd said that?
Todd.
Come on.
He's better than that.
Well, he's a soccer fan, too.
Oh, well,
So it makes sense.
That makes that
It
checks.
checks.
That
Yeah.
checks.
Come on, Todd. There's no.
Todd's better than that.
Yeah, there's no way.
No,
I said you have Caitlin scoring 5-10 against SGA or Dort. They have the height advantage, like the bigs down low versus Reese. Because I don't think she'll dribble into many threes, but she'll get some open looks. I don't know how. That little Pacer guy that guards
SGA?
Yeah, if they guard her like they guard SGA,
And they would.
They would. She would never get a shot off.
You want to know how big of a fan I is? Look what's in my feed. The Fever. That's Sophie Cunningham, the one who finally has my girl Caitlin's back.
So
she's the enforcer.
She's not playing
what do you think
basketball
about
there,
the WNBA not protecting the face of the WNBA?
It's dumb.
If something happens to her, if she gets her career ended by somebody pissed off at her,
watch this.
The WNBA's go back to the way it was.
Oh, she barely got that shot off.
Yeah.
All of my reels are the Fever. Look at this. Look, Fever.
How tall is she?
Oh, this was good.
Hey, a couple local things. Luke Morgan, congratulations to Luke Morgan.
Oh, yeah, big time.
PGA of Americas in Canada.
That's big time.
That's on Guthrie News page. Coach Mack, he was on the 1968 Guthrie High School State Basketball
That's
State
where
Championship.
I know him from.
Yep.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame. Yeah. That's cool.
He does some security for the visiting team for the NBA when
That's
they come
awesome.
to play the Thunder. And ESPN featured him and did a great job. So if you haven't not seen that feature video on ESPN, it is one of the main stories on Guthrie News page. It's maybe 3 or 4 minutes long. It's really cool to watch. Athletic Director John Chappell sent that to me this morning. I go, whoop, that is definitely an article there. So
that's really cool.
If you haven't seen it yet, it's definitely worth the watch.
And Vice Banana Mayor will get an article, I'm assuming, tomorrow.
Well, you should.
I if I have time, I can get a Vice Banana article on there. Yep.
Let me know if you want me to send you over quotes.
I've seen this picture with Coach Mack, and he's with Kobe. I go, well, Coach Mack asking for a photo. Actually, it was Kobe Bryant who went up to him and asked for a photo. It was Kobe's last game ever, which was played in Oklahoma City. Do you know that, Phil?
Who's Kobe Bryant?
The guy died in a helicopter.
Oh, yeah. No, I joke. No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Where do you have Kobe all time? Top 5?
2.
You have him at 2?
Yeah.
I have him at 3.
He's so good.
See,
Hi, Larry Bird.
No.
I got Shea 1, Lou Dort 2, Jordan 3.
Yeah, okay. You and Pruitt.
You going to the parade?
No. I'm a grown-ass man.
Oh, you know the 4, 5, and 9 people are going to be
No, actually, I would go to the NBA parade. I think that'd be cool.
Do we know the route yet?
I can't disclose.
Oh, that means he does.
I need to get my parking spot.
I know. You see them for what? 2 minutes and they're gone?
Well, 2 minutes is a long time, Chris.
Some would say a lifetime.
It's a long time. What do you mean?
Yeah. I guess that's true.
Jeez. Right, babe?
Oh, I'm sorry, T. Fred. He's Googling me. It was Kobe Bryant's last road game in his NBA career, not his last game.
T. Fred.
His final game was in L.A. against Utah when he scored 60 points. I watched that game.
And shot 97 shots.
And I loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
I was going to shoot it every time.
Yeah, I did too.
60% from the field.
Yeah. He shot literally almost every time.
Hey, T. Fred, when did Kobe pass? How many years after he retired did he pass?
Like 3?
I was thinking about that.
3 or
today.
4.
I think it was 3.
I think he was like a year away from getting in the Hall of
Man,
Fame,
he'd
right?
be so good for the game right now too.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Golly, that day sucked.
Yeah, that was a bad one. For everything. It was because obviously losing Kobe, such an icon, but the kiddos that were killed and the complete families that were wiped out, just the whole.
Gina's,
and then you find out the whole thing could have and should have been prevented.
Never should have been on.
Never should have been in the air.
Yeah, golly.
But I bet Kobe looked at him and says, "Come on, man, I got to get there."
Yeah,
and I'm not blaming Kobe, but I'm just. Guys,
Are you sure?
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough stuff.
Yeah, the world shut down 2 months later.
Phil, just in case.
Who's just in case?
Buddy of Phil's. If the Thunder can't pull it off in Indy tomorrow, because of the officials, Game 7 is Sunday night.
Sunday night. I'd watch that. I'd watch Game 7.
For how long?
3 to 4 minutes.
Before you go to sleep?
Ooh, what time do they start?
7:30. It's over at 10:30.
Well, 7. Well, see, I got a whole process in the evenings I got to go through.
Grant has breaking news.
I'm on
Who's the AD down
Bus family to sell the Lakers for $10 billion.
Oh, did they?
The Dodgers
Set
owner.
to sell.
The Dodgers owner.
Good.
Dodgers are going to own them now?
Whoever owns the Dodgers, I think.
Oh, Magic Johnson.
No, not Magic.
Well, he's minority.
Yeah.
In the
Well, I don't know what he is, but Phil, but he's
He's positive.
touch ball.
I mean, he's
He's a
positive.
very positive
He's
guy.
very positive.
He's a very positive guy.
I thought Game 7 was Sunday night, Grant.
Oh boy, when is it?
It's Sunday
Fred?
night. Nope, it's Sunday night.
Okay, yeah.
It's Sunday night.
I work my schedule around these types
Nope,
of things.
Sunday. It's Sunday.
The
Not going to have it, though. We're not going to have it. We're going to win tomorrow.
No, you're gonna lose tomorrow.
Howard 5 tournament is Saturday, Sunday.
Who's Howard? Oh, Howard, Lake Dayton.
Yes. We Guthrie News page will have the broadcast.
You got
of the
several
Howard
cameras this year, don't you?
Tournament. We're gonna amp it up this
What
year.
holes?
3, 4, and 5.
Well, that'd be fun. Who all's working with you?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Um,
You probably should have this known before you ever
I didn't
agree
get
to.
asked. Did you get asked?
No.
where you at this weekend, Phil?
A family reunion.
Exactly.
I'm doing dishes.
So Mashu will be there Sunday.
Oh, yeah, be good at it. Yeah.
I got to find some out. Seth will help when
I was
he's
gonna
not
say
golfing.
Seth would be great at it.
Oh, he's tremendous.
Well,
At it.
Jason Rice?
I don't know if he's much of a talker into microphones.
That's true. You should get Jeff Taylor.
Oh boy,
Hey, I'm bringing out the telestrator.
I saw that. I did
So
see that.
good.
online.
Yeah, so you guys know, for football season,
We're going to have Telestrator.
we're gonna have telestrator. So Phil's gonna be.
Who's going to run the telestrator?
You.
You.
It's always
the color
number
commentator.
2 guy.
Am I going to get one of those little things to draw stuff with?
No, you just use your finger.
Can I draw whatever I want on it?
Yes. I got to push it through, though.
He's pushing the
Yeah,
button.
he
buddy.
does got to push.
Yeah.
Let's push the button, buddy.
It's over like 3 probably.
That's awesome. I thought we were doing the.
We're getting too big for our
I thought we were
britches.
doing the end zone cameras, the pylon.
Still a
cameras.
possibility.
Oh, okay. I thought we were.
Yeah, it's a lot
I
of
told
work.
some people we were. I thought we were.
Well,
It didn't get approved by.
Board? Mm-hmm. Sam?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Simpson. Yeah.
Oh,
He said no.
Doc shut us down.
you did not say no.
Doc doesn't like kids.
That's right.
Kids and the elderly. Not a big fan of puppies either. I always laugh when people, some random person that obviously doesn't know Doc will say, "Come on, man, it's about the kids." And I'm going, he's literally spent his entire life serving children.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He goes to school. He went to school for that.
I mean, it's just such a dumb statement. It's about the kids. I think he knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same people who are griping about the drought are now griping about too much rain.
Oh boy. You talking about me and Ronnie?
Anyway, it'll be like a pin. You can use your finger, or you can use like a.
Phil has too fat of fingers.
That's true. You have to use a pen. But yeah, I'm excited to not have the telestrator.
Are people going to make fun of us because they're going to say we're too much?
Oh, that's a respect. That's
Are they going to what?
Oh, the people in the past say it's a little too much.
Who's the people?
Just been some people out there, competitors, and
Well, hell with them. Get
maybe
better.
Maybe somebody in the pro maybe said, yeah,
Get better.
a little too much, maybe, but
We can do whatever we want. Contract signed, right?
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
oh, we got approved.
Yeah, it's approved.
Okay.
How many years?
Well, we have to go through the school board still.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's what I was asking if it got approved
Keep
yet.
down a little bit.
Tina's president.
Oh, Tina's good. Yeah, we're good.
She's only one vote.
Oh, she's president, though. Very powerful. Very
Who's vice
powerful.
president of the scoreboard?
Oh, boy. That's where the real power is.
I think it's. Hold on, I can tell you. I gotta look at my archives here.
Is it called vice president?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they got 5 titles on the school board.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and if you don't have a title, then you're just a member.
So who's the treasurer?
Let me look at it here. I gotta go here. I gotta look at the how they're seated.
Oh, they got to move seats.
They gotta move seats.
Oh, so the president's got to sit by Dr. Simpson.
That's right.
Oh man. So, man, I mean, can it be changed or can they vote on that?
Oh, I'm sure. So yeah, Janae would be vice president.
Oh, that's the one we need to talk to. Good thing I'm in. If you guys need anything, I'll talk to the vice president.
Yeah. So I wouldn't know who the treasurer. Well, I don't think they have a treasurer on the school board.
Why would they have a treasurer?
They don't
on
have
the
a
school
treasurer.
board?
Is that what you asked?
Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't have a treasurer there. So, are you sending me an email, Phil? That's not my email address. Do you see that to everybody like that?
Not happy right now.
What happened? You can get an overpriced steak.
We don't have enough time. It's 8:43.
Oh, we need a quick trivia to end the show.
All right.
Give me a topic, and
The most powerful vice mayors in America.
the one in Claremore is pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Who's the vice mayor in Claremore?
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure very intelligent.
Vice mayor in Alva,
Oh, well, that's Jim,
vice mayor in Jay,
Joe,
vice mayor in Altus,
Mary,
vice mayor in Muldrow.
Sheila.
Okay.
Mayor in McLeod.
Oh, Joe.
No, our cousin.
Oh,
Yeah. Daniel.
Daniel.
really?
Yeah. Nano.
Really?
Yeah.
Daniel McClure.
Wow.
Mayor McLeod.
Now, Chris, when you run for public office here in a couple of years.
After Lance graduates.
Oh, no. Well, depends. If Lance is playing college baseball, he probably won't do it then because he'll have to be available to travel.
Oh, Lance don't want to play college baseball.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
When did that happen?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him about college
Yeah.
baseball. We're trying to get through high school.
Oh, trying to make it through high school.
It's going to be tough.
We got to see if he can handle this work thing at my house first.
It's true.
Got another one. Got another one in the hopper.
Assuming a pit bull doesn't.
Pitbulls went back home. He'll be back about the 26th. Tony says he's so sweet. I said they're all sweet right till they eat your face.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need a trivia topic. Anybody that has that?
NBA Finals.
Oh, how about NBA? Yeah, this NBA trivia.
Lester says trivia. What restaurant did Chris and I have lunch at last week?
You had lunch with Leslie?
Probably, basically, we were.
You're texting people's wives, and now you're taking other men's wives out to lunch?
It's unacceptable.
Howard, was that work?
Even
That
worse.
doesn't help it. That doesn't help
help.
any. No, that doesn't help any.
Jeez.
It was good to see Leslie.
Simone's?
Simone's.
I guess.
Simone's.
Who bought? Who bought?
Oh, Chris didn't.
I did. I did.
You bought Leslie's?
Oh, not Leslie's.
Exactly.
I would almost guarantee
I would
with
100% bought it.
I'm guarantee you whoever was with Leslie bought her lunch. I guarantee. I can almost guarantee you. She was with the highbrow, or not highbrow, high good people.
They were high?
No,
I mean, they go to the dispensary?
No,
I mean,
no.
they get it off the
I
street?
think we got another dispensary coming to Guthrie, by the way, boys.
thank God. You can never have too many pharmacies.
Let's had one close down.
Well, there's one. They're,
Well, you got to have pharmacies for the sick people to get to.
you know, the big old tire building.
Oh, yeah. Dispensary.
The Big O Tire Building?
Oh,
Be
yeah.
a dispensary.
It's going to be a dispensary?
Oh, yeah.
Permit has been pulled.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's going to be like a mega store.
Well, let's hope so.
The other half right now is it's not confirmed yet, but it could be a liquor store, a combo.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Weed and liquor? Man, what can go wrong?
There's like 4 bays in there. They could throw a strip club in there if they wanted to.
Yeah, no, they
Not at all. Trifecta.
no, the bay doors have gone away.
Oh,
When you go
already
drive,
gone?
yeah, when you drive, it's now double doors.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yep.
He sell everything?
He's in the process.
Yep.
Oh, boy. What do we got here?
T first says I'm ready for NBA trivia. We really don't have an NBA trivia folks here. Oh boy, I've already got one of these already. By the way, real quick, just a heads up, you guys probably already know this, but this political season is going to be ugly.
With who?
Dirty politics.
State level?
State, yeah. State and a little bit of local, probably.
Y'all better leave Ryan Walters alone.
He hasn't even filed for governor yet.
He doesn't need to. They're just going to point it to him.
He's number 2 in the. He's number 2 right now. If he were to declare, he's 27 points behind Gittner.
Oh, he'll crush him. Trump was that far back too.
He'll crush him. I know for sure he's got 2 votes. Well, 3.
Me, Chris, and Jaden.
You, Nate, and Jaden.
Oh, me, Nate, and Jaden.
Yeah.
He's got 3 for sure.
Let's see here. T. Fresh says, I'm ready for NBA trivia. I don't think a lot of people, we've talked way more sports than our folks like here. I knew that would get them. Doris Burke trivia. Everyone thinks Doris going for the Pacers. That's
You
not
think?
true.
She wears yellow every game.
That don't mean
And she
nothing.
talks trash about
Who?
Richard Jefferson. This NBA talk real quick. Richard Jefferson was wearing the blue suit. Does that mean he's going for the Thunder?
No, because he doesn't wear it every single time.
Time out. Read that last statement that just popped up.
Howard's uncle.
No?
I know. Cody, wait, the old Automax? Yes. Oh, boy.
That's right.
Ronnie, can you be in my office at 7 a.m.?
What'd I say?
That you support the idiot.
Oh, I mean, everybody's right to vote.
That's the wrong approach.
7 a.m. I don't get up before that. Dr.
Okay,
Simpson.
that's not good either.
No?
We got to coach you through that.
Okay. What do I say?
I would love to, but I'll be busy working at the schools.
I'll be busy and I'll be killing animals and insects.
What about the schools?
I do that at night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Day job first.
Cody, Ronnie's in trouble.
This
Grant
is a good
Oliver,
time to say you're joking.
I'm joking.
Yeah, okay.
Joking.
Good.
You're just here for
What am I joking
ratings.
about? Ron Walters?
Yes.
Say in the microphone.
Yeah. He's an idiot. Oh, goodness. We all can't agree, everybody.
Hey, it's good. It's good to laugh, is what I think. Are you really doing AI right now?
I am voting for him.
Is that how you write all your articles now?
Hell yeah.
M&M's, please.
That's how I write my contracts.
I'm trying to
employee
find
stuff
trivia.
all the time. AI is the greatest thing I ever invented.
It really is.
It saves me so much time with my company.
I don't even know why people go to college anymore.
Yeah, it's stupid. You shouldn't go to college. It's a waste. Unless you can be an engineer or
I
a
was going to say you're
doctor.
going to get called back in.
Oh, sorry.
I can't think of a trivia.
What do you mean you can't think of trivia?
We told you, NBA playoff trivia.
No, you don't want to do sports.
We could
Let's do
Most overrated, what?
let's do the top 5 city council moments.
How about,
Phil's number 1.
1, 4, and 5.
all right, funny guy.
Funny guy. Oh, they're laughing. I don't even know you.
You need to get out of here while you can. Well, I was getting ready to leave. I'm not going anywhere now.
I was just sitting there being a bystander, and they came after me.
Oh,
I was just over there laughing.
On a fake
They came after
allegation.
me.
yeah. Are you ever going to apologize for what you did to us?
Why do you hate my dad? I've never even talked to
even
your
know your
dad. I don't even know him. That was funny.
Top 5 what?
What about top 5? What about top 5 family vacation destinations in the summer? I think that's good. Or top 10.
In Oklahoma.
Family?
Family vacation destinations.
Okay. Oh, I've been to that one.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of,
Like in the U.S., I've been to that one. Simpson's been
a
there many
vacation
times.
spot here in Oklahoma is the Okana. Have you seen how expensive that place is?
Oh, is it
Oh,
expensive?
not as expensive as a Windstar hotel room.
Bull crap.
How much is Okana?
We try to go there on like a Friday night. Again, it was late.
Okay, but how much?
It was $900
Well, that's more than a room. For the family, it was $900?
for the room size that we needed. Was $900.
That's stupid.
It's crazy. No, Nathan, you got a mental issue.
Disney.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the top 10 family summer destinations in the U.S.
Disney World.
Yeah, Disney.
I think it's more of locations.
Oh, Orlando.
Universal.
Number 1.
Yeah, Orlando. So towns.
Yeah.
More say.
Well, one of them's not. One that I'm looking at is not a town.
Which one is it?
Well, there's a couple of parks.
Oh.
Yellowstone.
Number 2. Phil's got 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yosemite, is that the same as Yellowstone? Is that different?
No.
Okay. I meant say
Grand
Yellowstone.
Canyon.
Grand Canyon number 6.
Yeah.
Let's go see a hole.
Los Angeles.
Really? Los Angeles?
Well, the other Disney things.
No,
there.
they're beating up everybody. In
But the other Disney things there.
Go and catch fire.
Gonna catch
Is that
on fire?
You really think Los Angeles?
Are you
is
a
in the top
looter?
10?
Are
That
you-
is
are you a
amazing.
supporter?
Gosh,
Are you a supporter,
You get
Phil?
the first top 2, then you go to Los Angeles.
Well, I went to the Pride Parade there.
It's not on the list. Simpson goes there.
Oh, San Antonio,
No.
Dallas.
yeah.
No.
Simpson goes to Dallas.
New
all
York
the time.
City.
But not on the list.
New York City.
New York City's not there.
Simpson goes there how often? San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Yes.
San Diego.
That's number 3. You've got 1, 2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Who wants to go to San Diego?
Oh, San Diego's gorgeous.
yeah, I've been
should we
there
go?
once.
Freaking
Yeah.
gorgeous.
All right, I'm in.
Yes.
Going this week.
Tremendous place.
Phil, you've been here before.
Okay.
Phil's been everywhere.
I'm going to go with this is the United States.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Nope.
I've been here before.
One's on here that I can see, but not really. But
I've been here before.
this one, yeah, I know for sure.
Washington, D.C.
Number 4.
Oh, okay.
Number 4.
Yeah. That's a good one. Historically.
I'm ready to go there now.
I
I want to go there this summer or
Washington,
next
D.C.
summer.
for a few hours in the airport.
Yeah, I think,
DC is cool.
I'm going to go next. I think we're going to go next summer.
The kids are old enough now. I think they'll
Yeah.
enjoy it.
So flying into D.C. was cool because there's no tall skyscrapers. They're all.
Well, yeah, there's
They're all
too many
gone.
helicopters around.
Well, I thought about that. Trust me.
Which one did you fly into?
The one
Oh yeah, Reagan.
Oh, Reagan. See, I fly into Dulles.
at night.
At night.
Everything was stacked up against you.
Grant said Flint, Michigan.
Close. Number 11, just outside the top 10.
I said Grand Canyon. That was on the list.
Yeah, you're missing number 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Nashville.
Oh, Nashville. Yeah.
Not Nashville.
What?
Really?
What?
Yeah,
Invalid.
Yeah, that's not that big of a deal. Good Lord.
That's a Phil move.
That's too much.
You guys give up.
Order.
I give up.
Grant says Branson.
No.
Oh.
That's old people stuff. We went there last
Yeah,
December.
Simpson. No building in D.C. can be taller than the Capitol. Mm-hmm. I could see the Capitol from the air. That was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. I've said there's one on there that I've been to that I haven't said.
Yep. Oh, Seattle. Phil loves Seattle.
I've been to Seattle.
I bet you have.
I've been to Portland
Hung
too,
out
but
with
that's not on the
Simpson in
list.
Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
We got pictures of that.
NFHS. Cubs won that game? Oh, it wasn't a Cubs game.
It was a Cubs game.
Portland, no. Oh, St. Louis.
No, God.
What?
You think
St. Louis.
St.
a beautiful-
Louis?
East
St. Louis, a gorgeous
East St.
town.
Louis, number 12, behind.
I didn't
Flint,
say
Michigan.
East St. Louis. I said St. Louis. There's a difference.
There's nothing
still
beautiful
East?
about St.
There's a
Louis.
difference. There's absolutely a lot in St. Louis.
You're a little biased because you got family
A
there.
little biased, you think?
A little bit.
my favorite boys there.
It is not a nice town.
Tippy
As
Toes.
Chris Bryan said,
Toes.
Chris
was
Bryan says it's a
outside of
boring
town.
I said
town.
my favorite boy.
Oh, favorite.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, now I'm stumped on. I've been there and I can't.
You were there with a bunch of dudes.
Oh, goodness. Oh, Night Trips, Tulsa. Good burgers, good hamburgers,
hot dogs.
great hamburgers.
Well, the lake. But
Oh, where you go with your
can't be Grand Lake.
No.
no your reunion where you go with your buddies.
Grand Lake.
Oh,
With a bunch of dudes.
Yeah. You do it. You do it every year.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
oh, San Francisco.
No.
I don't go anywhere with a bunch of dudes.
I think you went here with a bunch of dudes. I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay, just tell me because I don't know.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, I have been to South Carolina.
With a bunch of dudes.
Went on deep sea fishing there. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
So it wasn't Myrtle Beach?
Who had the biggest fish?
there was a lot of.
What'd you catch them with?
Had a couple buddies chumming on the side of the boat. That wasn't good.
I would not have got this one. Williamsburg, Virginia. History, I'm guessing?
Virginia, yes, and Virginia is gorgeous.
You know, it is gorgeous.
Boston, is Boston on the list?
Nope.
Oh, would you go to Boston?
Boston's cool.
Number
Oh,
8,
dude.
Chicago.
Chi-town.
Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
I can see that.
It's gone downhill so much there.
I like going walking at night in downtown Chicago. That's so cool.
Playing with your life? Or
Well,
what's
no, it's like you're in a small town, but it's
Michigan Avenue?
yeah, just walk. I always like to stay downtown and then you just go walk by the lakes, and then you go down where the little hamburger joint used to be on Saturday Night Live. Cheeseburger.
What about the fountains
Pepsi.
Fountains with Married with Children?
Oh, I don't know about
That's
that.
In the Bean.
That's too far of a walk.
In the Bean. That's over by Soldier Stadium.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's.
But I love walking around
You
Chicago.
see that? You can look at the bean. See your reflection.
Chicago's cool.
It's like a bean.
Like a bean.
Number 9, Smoky Mountain,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Name the singer of that song.
Ooh, we should go to Tennessee for the OU
Smoky
game.
Mountain Rain. Singer is
Ronnie Millsap.
That's right. Very
Nate,
underappreciated.
Because Nate, let's go to Tennessee for the OU Tennessee game. I think that'd be a fun trip.
I saw somebody that had single tickets for the OU game, and they were like the cheapest tickets there were like $270.
Where at? To which game?
OU just individual games.
I gave up my season tickets this year.
That's crazy when a college football family of four would have to spend $1,500 to go watch a college football game. That's insane.
We're going to a local restaurant for 3 meals and spend $100.
That ain't no. Well, we did get extra. Well, Chris did.
Chris got a little extra.
Chris got a little extra protein tonight.
Oh, gosh.
All right, Cuz Nate, we're in. So I need PTO for that day
There's
too.
one left. T. Fred says San Fran, no. Grant says New York City, no. Sarah says you get 25% off for being Chickasaw.
That's true. Up to 35% actually.
Are you serious now?
For Okana? Yeah. It's my people. My people build it.
Well, your people is highway robbery.
Do they take Choctaw?
Oh, no, they can shoot you.
No.
What about half Cherokee and Choctaws?
No.
Is it someplace in Colorado?
Cousin Nate says Miami. I was there in December.
I've been
It's
there.
not Miami.
I've been in Miami.
Been in Miami.
East Coast, West Coast, Midwest.
Number 10 is
Hotlanta?
It's gonna be no, not Atlanta.
Hell no.
Cody says Port Arthur is
boy.
beautiful. Been there. Leslie's been at Port Arthur.
What the hell's that?
Chris is making up words, right?
Well, that's why he spelled it.
Aransas. Iran.
Maybe
Iran.
Maybe it's
Iran's not
maybe
going to be
it's,
around much longer, so
maybe
pay
it's
attention.
Arkansas. Just forgot the K.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Arkansas.
Yeah, there should be a K in there.
Well, Leslie and Cody spell it the same way though.
Oh,
Maybe the K's gone out nationwide shortage. Now, the one's on the west side of the United States, west of the Mississippi.
Nevada,
Yep.
Vegas.
we didn't pick Vegas. God,
No,
we're
it's
idiots.
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, Lake Tahoe.
Ooh, I want to go there. I thought South Padre Island would be on there.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Phil.
Padre was fun. We took our senior trip to Padre.
I think it was one of the first trips me and Sarah went on. That was a long time ago.
Backpack, Sarah?
Okay, so everybody knows Port or
Oh no, it's true. It's Port Arthur, Texas.
Oh, LSU, Arkansas tied.
it is great. I've never been there.
I've never heard of this place.
Me neither.
What is it?
How far of a drive is it? How far of a drive
if
is
it's
it?
over by someone said it's over by
where's
Corpus
this?
Christi. By the way, Corpus Christi are the Hooks in baseball.
My link team?
I think so. I think it's the Hooks, and also
10 hours. Never mind, I'm out.
Corpus Christi is also the home base, I do believe, for Whataburger.
Whataburger is so gross.
It is not very good at all.
It's
terrible.
so bad.
So overrated.
We all three agree on this. This is horrible.
Yeah, that tells you how bad it is.
It is bad.
In-N-Out Burger.
Bad.
It's overrated.
We went
I
to-
don't think it's bad, but it's overrated.
In-N-Out?
Yeah.
It's
I think
good.
But I don't think it's just overrated.
It's like a Wendy's burger.
yeah, people just
No,
talk
Wendy's
too much
burger's
about
good.
it.
Yeah,
Square.
Yeah, they don't cut the corners there.
Love it. Oh.
Well, we're looking for somewhere to go this summer. We might have to check that one out, Dr. Simpson.
Go to San Antonio.
It's a good one. I hung out with Simpson
Yeah,
in San Antonio.
I try to go-
Oh, no, we got pictures.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah.
We
And
do have
videos.
pictures.
And videos.
We absolutely have pictures and videos. Yes, we do.
Sure do.
Yes, we
You
do.
literally sent them to us.
Wait.
I did
Wait,
not.
wait. Piano bar.
Is that what we forgot?
Oh, well, not that.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, exactly.
That is 100% cap. I remember videoing the dancers.
You don't remember a whole lot.
The dancers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Please
they're-
elaborate.
Well, it was a piano bar and people
Oh,
dance.
piano bar.
Mm-hmm.
Safari. Station.
Parrot Cove in Southwest Kansas is your cheap Okana.
Who?
Parrot Cove.
I try to stay out of Kansas. It's bad for
I
you.
totally agree with that. See you later. Got to watch some great baseball games. See you, Grant. Yeah, we got to get.
Hi, Grant. All right, good.
So we didn't get anything accomplished with the wireless stuff.
Yeah, we did. We found out it doesn't work.
I need to reorganize it.
We need a bigger table.
I think it's fine.
I think we need a bigger table. Or maybe some racks on
I
the
think
wall.
that TV needs to be mounted right there.
I think some racks.
if we're going to mount the TV, it needs to be a bigger TV.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. You want me to make that happen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but I think racks would be good. It's the only kind. But I think those would be good to set things on.
Well, you can't have the big ones. The small Small ones?
I'm talking about like for the stuff here that's sitting on the surface.
Yeah.
You can put those on racks. I'm trying to give you solutions here.
I think you should mount the TV and you have more room.
Yeah, move the TV up. That's all we need to do.
You're good.
How big of a TV do we want?
70.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Cody has a big one in his office. I should get that one.
Is it say?
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
Does it say EPS on it?
Oh, don't do that to me.
What's that mean?
Edmond Public Schools. It's where we got our computers for 118 years.
Until you start passing bonds.
Is this what this is?
EPS.
Boy, you take a little better care of school property. My God.
What are you talking about? His phone?
Oh, my phone or?
I'm sure it's the newest one, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dr. Simpson.
Only the best.
Yeah. Well, we had the crappy 11 or 12 before this.
Did it work?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're $400 trillion in debt.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.